Boom, 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 boom. Chickadee Chanko, how's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little video for you. Watch along for the Man United versus West Brom game. Sorry, we're slightly late here. Well, not slightly late, but we are late for the stream. But we're just on time for the game. How's it going? Couple of technical issues, as there always is. And also just a main technical issue, me getting myself out of bed today at a reasonable time. As you all know, I was streaming late last night, and this is somewhat of an early fixture for me. But how are you all doing tonight? Anyway, can you see me, guys? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think you can. Can you see me? Can you hear me, guys? Hello, how's it going? Fez Hun, what's going on, man? How you doing? Griffo Chaz, great to see you, Griffo. What's happening, man? G Wolf United. Primot's in here, the man, the myth, Liverpool, Sadio Mane. You what? G Wolf United, Aaron Homeyard. Whole bunch of legends getting in here right now. Shout out to you guys. Hang on a sec. Let me sort this out. So Manchester United, the game's literally just about to get underway here, folks. Manchester United, here we go. It's underway. It's underway. Crikey, that didn't give us much time to chat. The game is underway, lads and lasses. Come on, United! Come on! Huge game this, of course. We've got to smash up West Brom. One of the worst teams in the league. And United, if we want to be challenging for that title, which might seem a little bit far off now with City's recent form, then we're going to have to dispatch of teams like West Bromwich Albion absolutely easily. So so that's what I'm going, that's what I'm suggesting. My prediction for the game at the start, by the way, is 4-0 to United. We are going to penetrate them. We are going to destroy them. We are going to humiliate them. That's right. Go feed it in my piggy loins. Anyway, let me give this a cheeky note. We put the timer up in the top right-hand corner for anybody that wants to sync up with me, you can. Obviously, once again, everybody's watching this different times, different places around the world, so try not to get any spoilers in there or anything like that, lads and lasses. Let me just have a look and see. Right, okay, so. Boom. Okay, guys, so if you guys want to sync up with me, you can do. It's in the top right-hand corner there. Thanks to everybody who's stopping by the way, and getting involved. Do us a massive favor. Smash that like button on the stream if you have not done so already. That would be really good. Hit the thumbs up and get your thoughts and opinions in. 5-0 to United, says Mensley. Hey, Ellie, what's going on? She says, if it started your end. Ellie Clockmate. Oh, yeah. Oh shit! They've scored right to the fucking start! What the fuck has happened? I was just looking away for 2 seconds and Diagne's put one in the back of United's net. It's 1-0 to West Brom. What the actual fuck has just happened at the start of this game, man? I wasn't even ready, prepared for this shit. Look, it's shoddy mid. Who's closing? Who's closing the man in midfield down initially? He's allowed to put the ball over to the right-hand side, and then the ball comes into the back state. Oh, it's absolutely shite defended, isn't it? It's fucking awful defended. Lindelof, you are terrible, dude. Every single aerial battle he loses, mate. We were talking about this before the game. Why is Victor Lindelof starting at the back of this game when Eric Bailly is fit? Look how he gets completely bullied. Oh, my goodness me. De Gea as well, David De Gea, do something for fuck's sake. Yes, he's crawling over to Lindelof a little bit there and by Diagne, but you've got to do better than that, Victor Lindelof. You have to have a little bit more about you, a little bit more strength, a little bit more ability to get up there and challenge and win the ball. He's always been shy of that, guys, about winning the ball in the air. Any sort of physical battle in the air, he melts. Oh, that's not a good start. Anyway, hang on, I wasn't prepared for that. Let me just update the score here. Let's go 1-0 to West Brom. Fuck a duck or doodle do, lads and lasses. Seriously. Terrible. Who's in the midfield closing down? You see the midfielder? He literally sprays out to the right-hand side. There's 3 or 4 United shirts there that could do something. They could do something, but still they're asleep in the dressing room, it seems. Bunch of twats. Yes, Alex Rincon with a 199 super chat. He says, I told you Lindelof would be targeted. Absolutely. Wouldn't you target Lindelof if you saw him in the back line, especially with balls in the air, in the aerial battle? You know Victor's vulnerable there. So I agree with you, Alex. Once Victor Lindelof starts, target him. That's what you would do. In the air. Get those balls into the middle. Simple as. Didn't take them long to punish us, did it? Shit. Well, that's my prediction out the window. Do you know what I mean? My prediction was going to be 4-0 to United. Well, that's my fucking prediction out of the window. Okay, then, lads and lasses, it's 1-0 to West Brom. I don't really know what to Fucking unbelievable. Right. Okay. What do you think about that, lads and lasses? Get your predictions in. Also, please do us a massive favour at the start of this stream and smash that like button on the video if you have not done so. Leave a little thumbs up. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on the stream. Smash the thumbs up on the video and get your thoughts and predictions in. Ben says 1-0. You what? Dude, what do you expect when you're selecting Lindelof, at the back? We've talked about this a lot. I don't just want to jump on him, but how have we conceded that goal? There's a few mistakes, to be fair. There's the lack of desire from the midfielders to get stuck into the player in the centre of the park before he's got the chance to put the ball wide. People like Fred, McTominay gone to sleep on that one, not awake at the start of the game. And there's also the major fault. Let's be honest now, it's Victor Lindelof, who's shoddy as you like when it comes to defending in the air. We know he's good on the ball when it comes to passing. We know he's got good vision. You know he can pick out a 50-yard ball. But when it comes to defending, when it comes to one-on-one defending, when it comes to positioning, when it comes to aerial battles, he's like fucking Charlie Chaplin or something out there, mate. Oh, Rashford, go on, son. He's got up the other end. He's taken too long about it again. What's going on with the decision-making, Marcus, recently? Have a shot. He's just a little bit gun-shy right now, eh? 5 minutes, 6 seconds gone. Bollocks. Can't believe that, guys. I cannot believe we're already down in this one. It's unbelievable. Already with an uphill battle to contend with. And that's very, very sloppy defended by United to concede the first goal in the first minute. And again there from Marcus Rashford. Pretty gas-tastic, really. Not being able to do better with that opportunity. Oz Dark Samurai says, we serve Big Sam a custard pie, chat. Bollocks. Fucking unbelievable. Anywho, yeah. Who else we got in here? There's Abbas Essie, Denzel Washington, Reece United, Fez Hun, Eddie O2, Naveed, Seth Backrow, G Wolf United. Guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Shame about the start to this game. It's fucking gash-tastic. But what can you do, eh? Arctic United says, what the hell happened already? 1-0. I just opened the game. Fucking defending already, OMG. Yeah, I mean, do you know who I blame? I'm not being, you know me, guys. I don't like to jump on the manager. You know who I blame? Solskjaer on this one, because he selected that Victor Lindelof twat. He doesn't have to. Everybody's fucking fit. He's chomping at the bit, ready to play. Please, boss, play me. And he's physically a beast in the air. So I'm sorry to say, whenever you select Lindelof, you've only got yourself to blame. He's that, I just don't understand it. Why would you select him when you've got somebody else who's better that's fit? It makes no sense at all. So I'm sorry to say, but Solskjaer, he's the one that's put Lindelof out there. It makes no sense. Ball whipped in, though. Back across the 6-yard box, but it is dealt with by West Brom. Temporarily shot from distance from the edge of the area from Fred on the left foot volley. It's not good enough. Exactly, Arctic United. He says, shittle off. We need buyback ASAP. Lindelof's never a starter. Fully agree with you, Abbas Essie, man. It's a fucking calamity. Hey, there's 150 of you legends in here right now. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit that thumbs up on the stream if you haven't done so. Let's get 100 likes on the stream, lads and lasses. Also, if you could give it a share on social media, that would be awesome. Mr. Aaron Homeyard, I don't know if you're able to just pop a link into the Twitter tweet, are you, my friend, with a little tweet saying, please retweet Pig's tweet, or a little message saying that. That'd be awesome. Red Hicko, I'm okay today, mate. I haven't been up that long, to be honest. I literally rolled out of bed and come on here. But I wasn't ready for this start. That's for sure. De Niro 868 says, everyone can see that defense combo not working. But Solskjaer, yeah, we've gone on about this all season long, longer than a season. I've been saying this since pretty much a few months into last season, you know. I didn't want to say it, but it's one of those things that has to be said. The combination, the centre-back partnership of Victor Lindelof and Slabby Maguire at the back is no damn good, lads and lasses. It's not good enough. Remember Rio and Vidic? Exactly, Mad Animal. It's a completely different animal, isn't it? We've got totally different animals in there these days. Stephen Harper with a $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. He says, happy Valentine's, dude. What's your plans with Miss P? Thank you so much, Stephen Harper. There are no plans with Miss P today, actually, mate. We're not going to do our Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day because of lockdown and shit like that, mate. But, thanks for asking. Thanks for opening up the can of worms. No worries. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, Stephen Harper, lad. Get in. Come on then, United. Freaking come on. Now let's see a little bit of Baloques. No. Cojones. Let's see a little bit of brain here, lads and lasses. You know, let's see what we can do. Of course, we were hoping we were going to win this game comfortably, a few goals. That doesn't really change. We've just gone to sleep at the start in terms of penetration. In terms of getting the opposition cut open and creating chances. That doesn't change. Devil of a Red, what a legend. How you doing? Colin McNabb as well. Chris MUFC. There it is. Thank you so much, Mr. Aaron Homeyard, you legend. I just pinned it to the top of the live chat there. Yeah, guys, do us a massive favour. If you're on Twitter, go over to that tweet that I've pinned to the top of the live chat there and give it a retweet. That'll help us get the word out there and share it around a little bit. Thank you very much. Oh! Andrew Perry says, good morning, Mr. Pig and Piglets. What's going on, Andrew Perry? How are you doing today? First Class Gamer says, it's still early, plenty of time. True. I mean, true. We're gonna come back and destroy them. You know, my prediction at the start of the game was 4-0. I'm going for 4-1 now. but this is a really bad start. Chris MUFC says, I have great eyesight. Nice. Don Piglione's in here. Hello, man. What's going on? He says, Craig Pawson, the ref. He's well known to be a Liverpool fan, if you know. Sickening. I know Cindy Collector, very, very poor start to the game. What can you say? Victor Lindelof's a twat, and Solskjaer's an even bigger one for selecting him in the side. I'm sorry to say, you know, but well, there's no excuses when you've got a fit Eric Bailly. Fair enough if you've got, you know, injury concerns, but we all know that the Maguire-Bailly combination this season, whenever we've seen it, which is not that much, but whenever we've seen it, that's probably the most solid we've looked. So, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't select that. King Barbar, hello. 10-ton man, hello. Space in your face, what's going on? Super Chelsea, what's going on? Ben, Reese United, Primot, Jamie Mackey, Eamon Barrett, Smoggy Carl, Ellie, Ice Queen Gaming, how you doing today, Dawn? Great to see you. Everyone smash that like button, and we're going to smash up West Brom now. Just watch. Here's Rashford on the ball. He's been done, but I tell you what, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's gone in there and shoulder barged the defender. That's not a foul, is it, ref? What, are we playing pussyfoot football these days? Chevalier Noir comments, United's prerequisite is to concede early to propagate, what's that? To promulgate a response. Oh, I see, Chevalier Noir. It does seem that way, actually. We don't start playing until we concede. Oh, my goodness me. Dylan Wyatt with a $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Dylan Wyatt says, did you get some chocolate for Mrs. P for Valentine? Well, that would be telling Dylan Wyatt. That would be telling Dylan Wyatt, wouldn't it? How you doing today, Dylan Wyatt? To be fair, I've only just got up and rolled on and watched the game, so I haven't even spoke to Mrs. P or anything. So I don't want to ruin anything in terms of surprises and shit like that. So don't you worry about that, my friend. But thank you so much, Dylan Wyatt, for getting in here. Ellie says, pleased to hear that. Shazad, what's Shazad got to say for himself? Shazad Ahmed. I'm good, Ellie. Okay. Manny Sloufaki, hello, you fucking hero. He says, it's 6 a.m. here, mate. Going back to bed. If the Glazers can get Tom Brady and win a Super Bowl, they can get Ronaldo. Fuck yeah, they can get Ronaldo. Plus, they can go and get us an actual centre-back, can't they? Rather than this melt we've got in there at the moment, Lindelof. Hate to say it, not singling out an individual. I am blaming the manager just as much at this stage. Look, it's early days. We could probably go on and win the game, but even so, that's what Lindelof in the back line gives you. He gives you vulnerabilities there. Lunardi LFC says, miss you, Mrs. Pig. I'm back in your channel. Lunardi LFC, where have you been, lad? Yes, great to see you. What's happening now, Lunardi? Yes, nice one. It has been a little while. De Niro says, sign fucking Tom Brady to play centre-back. At least his playmaking would be all right, mate. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's allowed to pick the ball up. Free kick to West Brom here. Watch this, you know. Set piece, put it in. Aim for Lindelof. Fucking aim for Lindelof. If I'm the opposition manager, big Sam Allardyce, I am saying aim for Lindelof. Target Lindelof. You know why? Because he is shoddy and shite. Look, guys, I really don't want to slag off my own players. Really, I really don't, but we all know that he's not good enough. We all know that the combination of him and Maguire in particular is not good enough. Like, the total sum of the parts there is worse than the individuals, in my opinion. Like, they just do not work together very well. Sometimes you can have a slow defender like a Maguire as long as you've got somebody who's got a bit of pace next to him, a good partner, a good bit of balance. But with Lindelof and Maguire, they just seem to be out of position a lot of the time. And even so, you know, it's like Maguire's good in the air. Maguire's got that big slab. Maguire's good on the ball passing and stuff. Why do we need Lindelof there, another passing defender who's not good in the air, who's not good defensively one-on-one in particular? VJ Anand, how's it going? Rachel says, go for Lindelof. Ice Queen Gaming says, Pig, I got a red nose from my boyfriend. I don't even know what that means, Ice Queen Gaming. You got a red nose from the boyfriend. What, as in a red nose day? Do you know what I mean? As in red nose day? Is that what you mean? I don't even know what that means. Purba says, IKEA flat pack crumbled again. Oh, man, yeah, that's it. The Swedish furniture maker at it again, my friends. Rincon says, Lindelof has to go, man. He's not good enough. If only somebody would tell Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that, to be fair. I mean, we're all fans of football. We know you don't even really have to be a fan of football just to watch United this season and see that too many times Lindelof is at fault for a lot of the goals that Manchester United conceding. Slabbing Maguire too. But certainly in combination with each other, they are Laurel and Hardy at the back. They're having complete comical errors quite a lot of the time. And you don't have to be a genius to see that if you put a better, top-quality centre-back in there who did have better aerial abilities, you know, I'm talking like a Nemanja Vidic here or something like that, then United's backline would be infinitely better. You don't have to be a genius to work that out. Yes, Ellie says it's Valentine's Day, Pig. Oh, a red rose. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ice Cream Game, and a red rose. I thought you said a red nose. I thought, hang on a sec, has he punched you? I thought, hang on a sec, is that your way of saying you've been slapped up at home? I was thinking, crikey, I hope it's a bloody comic relief red nose. Do you know what I'm saying? But it turns out red rose. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for that. Anyway, Ice Cream Gaming, thank you for getting in there. I hope you're okay. Oh no, it's Saint Miassi. Saint Miassi, how are you doing, fella? Thank you so much for the £5 super chat here, mate. He says, come on, Sam Allardyce Adinio. Mate, he's bang average, isn't he? He is pure, you know, when people talk about keeping it simple tactics like big Sam Allardyce, you know, no messing, get the ball into the mixer, lads. It's basically what it is. Big Sam Chalotti. But no, Zayn Miassi, thank you very much for the £5 super chat there. If I'm Sam Allardyce, that's what I am doing. I'm saying, look, guys, keep it tight. We'll try and hit him on a corner, set-piece routine, get the ball in, long ball it up, and challenge Lindelof every single time. That's exactly what I'd be saying to them. Nice one, Ice Queen Gaming. That is good stuff. That's good stuff. Awesome. How is that game? Destiny 2. Pig, what happened to 4-0? Oh, well, they scored right at the start, mate. I'm going for 4-1 now. 10-ton man says, Zane's back from the dead. Yeah, where you been, Zane? We missed you the last couple of days. Hope you're doing well, Zane, anyway. Christian Heath 20, there he is as well. It's only a fucking legend. It's only another legend has appeared. He says, how you doing, bro? Keeping healthy in mind? Well, you know, Christian Heath, trying my best, mate. It's hard when United play Victor Lindelof and we shit the bed at the start of the game like that. But yes. Mad Animal says, in American baseball, the rest of the league have to vote to accept a new franchise ownership. If that was the case with football, oil money owners and financial leeches wouldn't be allowed to buy. Hey, that's cool, man. I like it. I like it. But the only thing with that is, what about if those leeches already own the clubs, in which case they're trying to stop people from getting in who could actually be good owners of a football club? Do you know what I mean? That's the only concern I have with that, is it becomes some sort of a political monopoly, gas-tastic. No, you don't want that either. You don't want that either. No, I don't really know what you want. I just think you need to have as level a playing field as possible, to be fair. One thing I do like about American sports is, like, at the start of the year, they've got these picks and stuff. They have drafts. It's like they get picks for the players that they want to sign, rather than all the best teams with the biggest money sign the best players. It's more so like you get picks allocated to you. You can trade those picks, and you can choose which of the top draft picks from the youngsters coming through you want to select. That's kind of good. Anyway, Zayn Miassi with another £5 super chat here. He says, United, we are coming for you. Enjoy the party while it lasted. Coming for... Sorry, what do you mean, Zayn Miassi? Who's coming for us? Who's coming for us? That's a bit cold, dude. What you saying? Arsenal, Zayn. Arsenal ain't coming for us, dude. Hang on a sec, dude, isn't it? It's 14:19, it's 2:19 in the afternoon, Zayn. Isn't that a little bit early to be smoking crack, mate? Like, you know, I know some people like to start early, but come on. At least wait till 4:20. Do you know what I'm saying? No, fair play to you, Zayn Miassi. Fair play to you, lad. Thank you so much. I don't think that we've got anything to worry about with Arsenal catching us up anytime soon, though. Christian Heath says, that's good, my G. It happens, but it's always about training each day. Yeah, great to see you in here, Christian Heath, and everyone else who's watching. Thank you for stopping by. And do us a big favour, hit that like button. We haven't even got to 100 likes yet. Where are you? Let's be having you. Smash that thumbs up on the video if you have not done so. That'll give us a boost and help us compete with some of the fucking clickbait twats on YouTube, etc. So make sure you smash that like button, peeps. Come on then, United. Edison Cavani savage down to the ground there, ref. Mensley says the Ollie outers are alive. Well, they need to calm down. I mean, even though I'm saying that Ollie shouldn't be selecting Lindelof, ultimately, if he'd have been given the centre back he needed in the summer, this season would be totally different. I'm not Ollie out Usman Akram. No way. I've been Ollie in since the start. I've never wavered in terms of that. But I just think you have to criticise people where they deserve criticism. And certainly selecting Lindelof today is a complete mistake. And it always has been. Always has been. Joshua Bullock says, when was the last time Lindelof had a good game? Last time we sat back and thought, wow, Lindelof was good. Probably in that PSG game earlier on in the season at their gaff in the Champions League where we beat them in the group stage in Paris. He had a good game then. But that's about it. That's the last time I can remember. And that was in the back three where he's got Twanzebe and Luke Shaw protecting him either side as well. Zayn Miyasi with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, dude. He says, legends never die. We are the Arsenal. True, you're right. You're right, Zayn. Legends do never die. But I tell you what, they can stay dormant for a very long time. Just look at Liverpool over the last 30 years. Look at Arsenal over the last 16. Literally since 2004 since you won the league. So legends may never die, but they can certainly remain dormant for a bit of a while. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Dormant volcano, my friend. They do die, says Usman Akram. Well, there you go. Yes, that's true. Legends do die as well. And there's that expression, legend killer. You know what I'm saying? When you kill a legend. Get in there, Primo. He says, hashtag Ollie in. That's right. Can we get some hashtag Ollie ins in the live chat for any doubters or Ollie outers, for any stupid people? Can we please get some hashtag Ollie ins in the live chat, please? Thank you very much. I know Shivanak Sabwell Kino just joined Instagram. Pingo, what a legend. Did you see his post today for Valentine's Day? Where he's getting strangled around the throat. What a fucking legend. Did you see Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV wants to get paid to go on the Thogden channel? I didn't, mate, but it doesn't surprise me, mate, to be honest. A lot of these people on YouTube are fucking dicks, mate. Sorry to say, but it's like if they're a big-time channel, they don't want to know, dude. They don't want to know. Even though Thogden's got a couple 100,000, I don't even know how many he's got. A lot. Like, there's some big-time Charlies out there, my friend, isn't there? Some big-time Charlies. Anyway, Zayn Miyasi with another £5 super chat. Holy shit, Zayn, he's going nuts out there. Thanks, Zane. He says, Man City, it's just a break-in play here, by the way. Sam Allardyce doesn't even mess around with a face mask. No, he's just got like some ninja scarf wrapped around his face, mate. He don't give a shit. Zayn Miyasi with a $4.99 super chat says, Man City smash Liverpool and you can't beat a pub team. Manchester is blue. Dude, what the fuck? Manchester's not blue, Zane. We've gone over this, mate. It takes more than a few years of success to change the colour of a city, my friend. By that reckoning, we're pretty certainly saying that London's most definitely not red. London's either lily white or London is blue in terms of Chelsea, isn't it? Then, if that's what you're going with, Zane. If history means nothing, then Arsenal are literally the worst team in London right now. How does that make you feel, Zane? That backfired on you, didn't it? Rincon says spent $20 to give you a shit opinion. Oh my goodness me. Ellie says Manchester is red. You can't say that, Alex. I mean, it's his opinion at the end of the day. You're right. It is. Well, actually, yeah, you can. Oh, mate. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Tony Martial, man. Dude, shot at the end of the back stick there. Hopefully having a better performance from him. Fran Tuller says, are you seeing Mrs. Piggy for Valentine's Day? No, I'm not, Fran Tuller, because the city's in lockdown. She lives quite far away as well. My car's not on the road at the moment either, so no is the answer. Oh, man, yes. Should have been a corner there for Manchester United, I agree. Rexo Master, how the hell are you? He says, it's blue. It's not blue. It's not blue. The city's definitely not blue. Oh, you mean London? I see Rexo Master. Yeah, London is blue. Ellie says London is blue. I mean, London kind of is blue right now if you look at who's the best teams over the last sort of 5-10 years. In the Premier League, it's obviously Chelsea doing much better than Arsenal. So, yeah. Primo says Arsenal are the lingering fart of the Premiership. Mad Animal says Arsenal fans think Henry is the best Prem player ever. He's not even top 10. I mean, to be honest with you, I've got to put him in the top 10, Mad Animal. I know what you said. I don't think he's the best, but I think he is top. He is top 10, man. I mean, he's pretty, especially particularly one or two seasons, a couple of seasons, like just unbelievable. But that's a little bit harsh. It's a little bit harsh. He was a top class player, Thierry Henry, especially in the Premier League. There you go. London's blue because they've won 3 European titles, says Alex Rincon. Yeah, and they've won the Premier League a lot more recently than 2004 as well. Anyway, who gives a shit about London? We don't care about London. What we care about is making Manchester red again. And unfortunately, unless we can do a bit better than this, we're going to struggle. Look at that again. They're just targeting Victor Lindelof yet again. They're going to put that ball into his area every single day of the week. Refs having a blinder, literally, says Chevalier Noir. Yep. Debbie Elder, how are you today? Says, how's Lindelof as United player? Shocking to me. No idea with you as either, Debbie. It's like they were going into the local IKEA and they just went, you know what? Yeah, we're going to get some flat pack furniture for the coaching room or something like that. I don't know. Fucking room for, who knows? Oh, by the way, you, sir, working behind the Swedish meatball counter. Fancy a game? It's kind of like they went like that. Lindelof is Arsenal quality, says Abasesi. I agree. Gerard Corrigan. Hello, Gerard Corrigan. What's going on? He's giving me one of those. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball in from the right. It's a good one. Headed away, though, and it's chested down by Rashford. United still have the ball. Rashford cuts inside. He's done him. Takes it wide right. Rashford gets his head up looking for a cross in, but he's closed down. He's popped one to the edge of the area, but it's sloppy play. Shit. And we've given it away. Gerard Corrigan, thank you so much for the $3.99 super chat, lad. That's very, very nice of you. Appreciate you, dude. Great to see you. How are you doing? Try not to spam there, Usman. Ilunardi says, England is red. Liverpool is the best. You what? That's clearly not true at the moment, is it, my friend? They're like 15 points off the lead or something. They're not having a good year. They've bottled it. Where do you think it's all gone wrong for Liverpool? Maybe the couple of injury issues they had, but even so, they're just not. They still got great players out there. They're just not performing, are they? Fran Tuller says, is Ollie still the man for the job? Hell yeah, Fran. Have you not seen what he's done over the last 2 years? He's not had the longest time. He's built a decent team here. He's, okay, he has made a mistake, if you ask me, tonight with his selection. But if we had a top-class centre-back there that the club had bought, maybe we'd have some other options at the back there as well. I don't know if we've even had a shot on target, actually, Arctics United. You're right, it's fucking awful so far. This has been a really sloppy game. I mean, I am here to commentate on the game, believe it or not, my friends. I will be commentating on the game when there's some fucking action to commentate on by United. Come on, United. Shivanak Samuel says, come on, United. Yeah, Theo Cuts says, we need a new centre-back as Percy Maguire isn't good enough. Whether we keep Maguire and get another supporting centre-back like Saul or Rugani, something needs to change. Definitely, Lindelof and Maguire together are proven not good enough. I think Maguire maybe could... Oh, shit! Header on United's goal! Saved by David De Gea. It's a good one. He's tipped it over the top of the crossbar. Come on, the header from not Snodgrass. Dude, shoddy, look at this defending on the right, man. The ball's allowed to come in. Do you know what? Victor Lindelof is terrible, isn't he? He's completely out of position anyway, but he's trying to deal with it over on the right-hand side. He doesn't get anything on it. He's fucking useless. And then the dipping header's going to go under David De Gea's crossbar, but he just gets a fingertip save on it. Come on, United! Yeah, Rachel says it should have been 2. That could have easily been 2 goals. Down to West Brom because of shoddy defending here. But look, corner for West Brom. If I were them, I'd just be pinging it into the mixer every single time. Just literally aiming for Victor Lindelof. Liam Floyd says, Pig, you sound like Wade Barrett. You what, mate? Amazing Outer here. Hello, Amazing Outer here. What's going on, guys? Our defence must be the worst in the league to win headers. I mean, you might be right, yeah. It makes no sense either because we've got that fucking massive totem pole, Slabby Maguire there. You'd think the ball would just gravitate towards that big old massive slab. It's got the gravitational pull of fucking half the sun, so why the fuck wouldn't it? But no. It doesn't. Debbie says our players need to learn how to jump. You damn right. You damn right. It's difficult though for our guys, let's be honest though. When you've got a big old weight on top of your shoulders like that. Fucking hell. Go on then, the ball played in for the right by Rashford, but the touch there by Wan-Bissaka is loose and it's gone into the goalkeeper for fuck's sake. Lindelof to score an own goal, says Abba. We don't even want to think about that right now. Peeps, thank you very much for joining us, though. It's nearly half-time here. Manchester United have started this... Well, I say nearly half-time. It's just coming up to half an hour in the game. United have started this game very, very sloppily. We've barely got any chances going. Creatively, this is a shit show. And guess what? Defensively, this is a shit show too. Guys, I'm not being funny, right? But, okay, I have been reading a lot of the comments out and stuff like that, but judging by the first 30 minutes of this game, United have been the second best team in this one. We're coming up against fucking West Brom here. West Brom have had a couple of goal-scoring opportunities so far in this game. They look bang up for it. We weren't even prepared to battle for the ball in the midfield for their first goal. Edinson Cavani, though, wins it up top there. He's put it out to the wide left, and it's a shoddy pass in by Bruno. It's somehow found its way in there, but you know what? It's beaten away, and West Brom managed to get it away there. But yes, I'm very, very disappointed with just the tenacity of the lads out there so far. You know, West Brom, you've got to, it doesn't matter if you've got all the class in the world and you've got better players in every single position than the opposition. You've got to beat them and match them for intensity and desire. And I'm not seeing that from United right now early on. I think we've been sloppy. We've been sloppy and we start this game asleep. And it's a disgrace. Hey, I'm doing okay, Dave Whitford. How are you today, mate? Mason Altazir as well. Sean B, De Niro 868, Sean Kenny, Norfolk Pyro. What's going on? J.U. San, no worries. Great to see you. Better late than never. Gary Wells is in here too. Ball played in over the top there. David De Gea manages to gather it up. Devil of a Red says, which team is at the bottom of the league here? Terrible performance. I know, I don't know what it is. It's like when we come up against the lesser teams. Mentally, we can't get up for it. Did you see that Sheffield United shit show a couple of weeks? They literally had got no bloody points all season long before we played them. You know? It's a disgrace they had 5 points all season. We gave them 8 after the game, you know? So we have a problem getting up against the lesser teams, I think. Abbas Essie says, Maguire is overweight. I'm not so sure if he is that overweight. I think he's one of those that just looks deceptively chub when he's not actually chub. I think it's something to do with that massive slab. He's not actually that chunky, I don't think. You know? Chris MUFC says, I'm so embarrassed Harry Maguire is captain of Man United. It makes me sad. I don't understand it either. I really don't. You know me, guys. I've been calling for this for years. This is no new thing. I didn't see the appeal of Harry Maguire after the first 6 months of the club in terms of what he gave to the role of captain. Seeing as we've got better candidates for it now, it definitely doesn't make sense. But he's still, there you go, he's still the captain. Don't get that. First class gamer, thank you very much for that, my friend. Oh, wait, the ball with Tim for United. Oh, header for McTominay, but he's been beat away there. Maguire wins it back. Stick Bruno with a shocking effort. What the fuck you doing, Bruno? Don't know what that was. Some sort of cross come shot at the edge of the area. It's just ballooned over the top of the crossbar. First class gamer with a message here. He says, if you're new, please like and subscribe to the Flying Pig United channel. Let's get him to 38k subs. Thank you very, very much for that first class gamer, lad. Yeah, lads and lasses, if it is your first time in here, then please do hit that subscribe button. Give it a share on social media if you want as well. That would help. And also smash that like button, please, lads and lasses. Theo Cut says, we need to push for Sancho, even though the odds are against us. Get a new centre-back and bring Ronaldo back home. Yeah, that's what a club with ambition would do, I agree. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Anyway, let's have a look. Why has Tyres 4-5? Why has Tyres been hidden? He shouldn't have been hidden. Sorry, somebody's been hidden in the live chat. I don't think they should have been. They're just calling him Baye Diangue the GOAT. So they shouldn't have been hidden for that. I don't think, unless there's something else I missed there, but I'm pretty sure he shouldn't have been hidden. Anyway, thank you very much for the moderators that are doing this. First Class Gamer says we've got a little bit of buffer action on the go. Smash a 1 in the live chat if I'm coming through loud and clear, lads and lasses. Gungshi, very, very sorry, Gungshi. Oh, sorry. Did I miss something else, did I? Yeah, oh yeah, Ben Tovey, some Chelsea scummer. He can get sacked off, definitely. Don't speak to the mod like that. Or at least he's got a warning anyway. Warn him first. If he does it again, just sack him off. Let's go. What's up there, United 420? How you doing? Steve FC says 1. Space in your face says 1. Dave says, how are you? I am sick of the pairing of Maguire and Dwindleoff. Gungshi, what's going on, Gungshi, you legend? How are you doing, my friend? Oh, hang on a sec. I can see I've got something here from Gungshi as well. Gungshi, you fucking hero. How are you doing tonight, by the way? Or today, tonight. What's going on, Gungshi Leone, you fucking Legione? Great to see you in here. Oh, my goodness. Fucking useless, man. Fucking useless so far. Sorry, bud, but why has that tyres guy been hidden again? What did he actually say? I thought he just said something about Diagne being the GOAT. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? Anyway, City slowly catching us up, says Rachel. Dave says, come on, United, for fuck's sake. It's West Brom. This is actually shocking so far, isn't it? 3 shots from West Brom so far, 2 for United. 2 on target for West Brom, 1 for Man United. What the fuck's going on? Oh, okay, first class. My bad. Sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you very much. I didn't see that. This is a fucking joke. United better win this, says John Latten. Thank you very much. I know, John. This is shocking. I know we've got to get the 3 points there. Nothing short of that will do. Thank you, Gungshi. He says, I saw that a minute ago, but there's nothing actually come through on my end. I saw you say that you'd sent one, but I'm just hoping it's going to come through in a minute. But no worries, Gungshi. Thank you so much for that, but I can't see it right now. Let me go to my actual PayPal app. Maybe it's just not going through to my email. For fuck's sake. What a calamity. Yes, there it is. Thank you so much, Gungshi. I can see it's come through now, lad. Why can't I read your comment out, though? Ah. Damn it. Okay, hang on. I'll try in a minute. It says a few cheeky bones for the legendary. That's all I can read on my phone app for some reason. Gash. All right, hang on. It usually goes to my email, you see, and then it shows me the whole message, but it hasn't done so here. So it's just not going for United at the moment. We were literally shitting the bed, unfortunately. Very, very disappointing. We can't get it flowing. We can't get it going forward. We've created basically nothing in this game, guys. Like, there's nothing from United offered whatsoever. West Brom have been the better attacking side in this game so far. No shit! We're getting done by a bunch of bloody milkmen. It's unreal. Hey, Gungshi, thank you so much for the PayPal donation, though, man. Oh, hang on. Sorry, that was yesterday's one. I'm having a nightmare here, Gungshi. Anyway, thank you very, very much for the support, Gungshi, lad. I really appreciate that, dude. Get in there. I can't read the message out for some reason. Hopefully it comes through in a sec. For fuck's sake. What a calamity. No urgency, no passion, says Debbie Elder. Yeah, where is the passion from this United side? I mean, you know, the reason we scored and conceded that first goal is because there was a lack of tenacity from United in the midfield to begin with, even closing the ball down and letting them play the ball. It's ridiculous. But this is shit. I mean, never mind the fact that Lindelof and we're just gash at the back defensively. What about creatively? How come we can't create against a bunch of bloody milkmen in West Brom here, for fuck's sake? This is a shambles. Yes, this is a league game, Logan Kearney. Hey, Gungshi, thank you so much. Your stream's buffering a little, says Mensley. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bring back Lingard, says First Class Gamer. Yeah, United 420. Big Sam is a master at the long ball. Well, he's a master at something, isn't he? Master beta. Fucking useless, mate. Seriously, where's the creation so far? Come on, United, we're 37 minutes in, fucking bang one already. This is a shambles. Anyway, look at this shit. Terrible play. Rashford and Cavani that should have been a foul on Rashford, ref, for fuck's sake. Look, he's clipped, man. That's a foul. Super chat from Zayn Miyasi sent a 5 over. He says, would you swap Ollie for Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean? No, but I'd swap him for Keira Knightley from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Zayn Miyasi, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Hey, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not as good as Jack Sparrow, what the fuck does that make Mikel Arteta, to be perfectly honest with you, my friend? What's he, like one of the fucking peg-legged pirates that doesn't even make the credits, mate? Uncredited at the end of the fucking movie. That's who Mikel Arteta is, uncredited. Pirate with gammy leg. That's what role he's got in the fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Gungshi says, take out my eyeballs and fry them in ginger. This is unbelievable. This ref is asleep, says Eamon Barrett. Pineapple and cheese on a stick, says Shabalaba Ding Dong. I'm personally a big fan. Unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I mean, I don't think any of us expected this, to be fair. This is literally like, you know, one of the worst sort of 45 minutes of the season so far, because we're coming up against a much lesser team, a team that's probably, you know, in a relegation battle to the very truest extent of the word. And unfortunately, we can't even create against them. We've had 40 minutes in, we've barely created a damn thing. Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. Slabby Maguire, do something, you massive melt, for fuck's sake. Put the ball in, go on then, inside we go, Scotty McTominay. It's a loose pass by Bruno, for fuck's sake, man. Hey, here we go. I can sort of see Gungshi. Why can't I read Gungshi's full message? This is so annoying. It says, I was driving back home after having a nice Valentine's Day dinner with my lady friend. Go on, Gungshi! Hang on, I can't see the rest of the message, though. That is a shame, but Gungshi, thank you. Oh, wait, there it is. I was driving back home after having a nice Valentine's dinner with my lady friend, and I thought to myself, I've missed the first 20 minutes. I bloody well hope we haven't conceded early again. Well, fuck my old boot. I turn on the telly and we're 1 down to fucking West Brom. West Brom, for fuck's sake. When will this shite end pig? Disgusted. I hear you there, Gungshi, mate. 100% agree with you, my man. It's a fucking disgrace. I don't really know, to be honest with you, Gungshi, when this is going to end. I don't know, maybe when we've got a little bit of better personnel in the side. But even so, like I said, there's no real excuse for selecting Lindelof at the back today. Defensively, we've had him like, but even take away the goal that we conceded. What about how we've played today? What about the style of play? What about the fact we haven't created a damn thing against a sitting West Brom team? Don't even want to talk about it. It's just too much of an annoyance. Look, where's the tenacity? Where's the fucking cojones from the boys? Where is actually you know, where's the intent? I'm struggling to see what's going on here. It's so nonchalant and lacking any sort of fire or penetration right now. Doesn't make any sense. Definitely Axar. Second half changes need to be made, 100%. Arctic says, Marcio is made of glass. I would kick his ass for falling down for a small touch. There you go. Yeah, non-stop crosses remind me of the Moyes era, says Joshua Bullock. Yeah. I mean, this is a Moisey performance this first half, definitely. Axar says, if you sack Ollie, who's in? I don't sack Ollie. Ollie doesn't deserve to be sacked. He deserves to have a lot more time, in all honesty. Give him the centre-back, give him the CDM, give him the right winger, give him the striker that he needs, and then see what he can do. But this is crab football. You're right, Gary Wells. This is sidey, passy, crabby football, my friend. Just literally like, just moving sideways, and that's all we can do at the minute. Here's Slabby Maguire taking it into the air. It's good play by Maguire. Ball played back across the 6-yard box. Oh, Maguire's trying to make something happen for us here. Fung Sire says, take off Martial, bring Greenwood on. I'm pretty much with you. Smoggy Carl, note the PC's not back yet, dude. Hopefully it works when it comes back, though. It's back being repaired or whatever they're doing to it. I don't know. It's obviously brand new, but it just all the games were crashing when I got it, so... Yeah, it should be back with me in a few days. Bring in Diallo and Hannibal, says Mike Lee. Absolutely, could do with some of that good youth. Absolutely, Mejbri and Diallo, good ones for the future. What about Shaw Tyre? He's supposed to be a great player as well. Ahmad Diallo's not playing first-class gamer, but is he on the bench? Let's go and have a look at the bench. So the bench lineup is Bailly, Greenwood, James, Henderson, Telles, Matic, Williams, Van der Beek, Antoine Zibi. So there is no Diallo on the bench today, no. Exclusives in here. How's it going? He says, hey, Pig, I overslept, but how is Sean Dyche with hair winning at the moment? What's that? With hair winning? With them winning, do you mean? Sean Dyche had a great game yesterday. You know, obviously Burnley winning 3-0. He personally been working in training on Loughton's technique. I've personally imparted that wisdom onto him. I showed him how to strike a ball. You know, Sean Dyche don't mess around. Oh, what a goal! The ball comes in. Bruno Fernandes with an unbelievable left-footed volley into the top left-hand corner. It's fucking mesmeric from Bruno Fernandes. And amidst an absolutely gastastic game of complete lack of any sort of creativity whatsoever, Bruno has just scored an absolute top-draw volley. Look at this. Down the left-hand side, Maguire feeds in Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets his head up. It's a delicious ball in. And Bruno meets it with an unbelievable bit of technique. Fucking gets in there, my son. What a finish by Bruno. Perfect connection into the top left-hand corner. Come on, Bruno Fernandes. Come on, United. Look at that finish. Get in there. Come on, Bruno. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yes. In a really shite first half performance, we've actually managed to get the ball in the back of the net. Get in. It's 1-1. Bruno Fernandes, that Portuguese Magnifico, that leader striking yet again. Fucking get in there. Come on, Bruno Fernandes. We needed that just before half-time. We really needed that. Ah, shit, I bit my tongue again. Shit. I'm bleeding. Fuck yes, guys. Get in. We needed that big time. That was massive. What a goal. Bruno doesn't score shit goals, does he? Bruno literally doesn't score shit goals. He just scores bangers, mate. I swear. That was a sick finish. And Luke Shaw, by the way, what a delivery. Luke Shaw's been one of our standout players of the season so far. He probably is our most informed player over the last month or so. And there's another example of it. What a pass in. What a fantastic finish, but what a pass in, you know. What a pass in. That's all I can say. Unbelievable. Yes. Joshua Gooch. Yeah, there will be a FIFA stream tonight. Gungshi says, I bit my tongue today as well, Pig. Oh, no. Well, I hope you had a good time with your, is that some sort of euphemism with your lady friend? Give credit to Luke Shaw. Damn right, Mensley. What a ball in from Luke Shaw. That was fantastic. And give good credit for Maguire as well, because, you know, for the last 5 minutes, Maguire's been one of the lads pressing, getting forward, trying to feed in those through balls. So respect to Maguire for the last few minutes as well. But yeah, Shivanak, that Shaw assist was insane. Eddie O2 says, Bruno's a true talisman, guys. 100%. He turns up when you need him. He's actually had a very, pretty lackluster game so far, but when it counts, the chance has fallen to him. Well, I say fallen to him. He's got himself in the right area. The ball's come in. And he's lashed it home. It's a lovely left-footed volley. I mean, that was sensational. Oh, it's shoddy defended by United again for the corner, though. But Fred gets a good block off, If he doesn't, it could be another bloody goal-scoring opportunity to West Brom there. Who scored, says Logan Kenny. It was Bruno Fernandes with an absolute banger. An absolute left-footed volley banger. Just lovely ball in from the left. He's connected with it first time on the volley on his left foot. And put it top left-hand corner. It was sensational. Gungshi says, nah, we just had dinner, Pig. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds very nice, Gungshi, lad. Sounds very nice. I'm pleased for you. Pleased for you, my friend. I didn't know that, Joshua Gooch. Rushmano, how you doing today, you fucking legend? He says 129 likes. Get in there. Let's see if we can get 150 likes on it. Smash that thumbs up button for Bruno's banger. Thank you very much, Rushmano. Yeah, hit that like button. That'll help us out a lot, guys, and give us a boost up there. If you're getting in here, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, what are you actually doing? Show your support. Smash that like button. It's half time now, lads and lasses. It is half time. Rushmano, you legend. Hope you're doing well today anyway. Thank you so much for getting in, you fucking hero. Mark Toivonen says, bullshit ref. Nick Lawler says, come on United, let's smash these melts. Second half. Okay, it's half time, everybody. What I would like to just talk about at half time is the performance from Manchester United being very, very lackluster. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to work out that we didn't really create a lot in that half. Last 5-10 minutes were decent. We were getting at them. It was one-way traffic. But before that, you've got to say West Brom gave as good as they got, if not better, and had a couple of goal-scoring opportunities. David De Gea had to tip one over the bar, and of course they did score. Really sloppy start. I think that goes to show you the selection of Lindelof and Maguire is just not a good one ever. Surely Solskjaer can see that now, you know. He played Jesse Lingard all those times until eventually he just said no more. But I feel like he's got to get to that point soon, surely, with Lindelof and Maguire as a combination at the back. Because not good enough, guys. You see Lindelof in the aerial battle get done time and time again. That's what happened within the first minute of the game. Then we've got a mountain to climb. It's no good. You can't be having a defender that's so weak in the air. I'm not just going to blame it all on Lindelof. I think the overall intensity and performance of the United in the first half was gash. And like I said, that ball shouldn't have even been sprayed out to the right-hand side. They shouldn't have had time to do that in the first instance of the game. Like, he should have been closed down in midfield. So I was very disappointed with how United started the game. Very disappointed with our overall lack of creation in the half. I mean, let's have a look at the match stats here, guys. Going in at half-time, United versus West Brom, these are the stats. Okay, we have had all the possession of the football. 71% possession of the football first half. But we've only had 2 shots throughout the whole entire game. They've had 3, 2 on target. We've had 2 on target. Thankfully, Bruno's got us back in there with a lovely finish. He didn't need too many chances to get that off, did he? That's a sensational strike. Lovely left-footed volley into the top bins. Great assist by Luke Shaw as well. Fantastic. But yeah, I mean, we needed that because it was a very ropey first half. United, you would expect us to go on and kick on. Solskjaer's going to have to change something up at half-time. Me, personally, I think if you look at some of the individuals out there, I think we could probably do with a change. I mean, Martial was pretty, you know, I think he's been okay recently, but I think he was pretty ineffective out there. I didn't really see what Martial was offering us whatsoever. Rashford's decision-making has been quite damn poor for the last couple of games. That was on evidence again today. But, you know, come on, you'd expect United to come in the second half now and do some bits. We settled into it now. Jody Fernandez says, "Hi, Pig, let's get a shit emoji for the ref." Yeah, go on then. Let's get a poo-poo emoji in the live chat. Thank you so much. You're right, Crooner. Yet another referee in piss take. They say sorry for Sheffield and then start again. Absolute scum. They are shite houses, aren't they, these modern-day refs? There you go. Well, they always have been. Shower of shite, says the real Clammy. That's a good summary. Now Ollie needs to kick their asses. You're right, Gary Wells. I hope he gets that Norwegian hairdryer out and gives them a good old clattering over the head at half-time. Melvin Guna, I do think that Manchester United are going to win the game. My new prediction for the game, look, at the start I said 4-0. That can't happen now. My new prediction, I still think I'm going for 3-1. 3-1 to Manchester United. IQ Insane says, my grandma can defend better. Yeah, Lindelof was a shocker in that first half. That ball in. Eddie Otu says, Pigo, mate, it's the story of the season. Hardly any drilled plays and waiting for talismanic moments. Hope we see another world, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? The actual style of the play from Manchester United today, very, very poor, lacking in it. One of the criticisms of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's teams is there's not much style, there's not much continuity week to week with what we're trying to do, whether that's with the selection or whether that's with the style. And to be honest, in this first half, I mean, what was the style in that first half? Certainly, as the game went on, the style became more so to keep hold of the ball and play that more possession style. But at the start of the game, didn't have a fucking clue what we were doing, really. So, yeah, it is a bit of a concern. Manchester United, unfortunately, right now, we just need to, you know, we kind of are, like you say, relying on those talismanic moments. We're relying on those big players like Bruno Fernandes, etc., rather than having an overall good team performance out there week in, week out. It's not quite happening for us as a team right now, but we are relying on a few good individuals. Luke Shaw's been brilliant recently as well, like you say, so you might be right. Christian Heath says, I would bring Dan James on for pace because not many attackers for the striker role. Fernando Villa says, what would you be doing in the dressing room? I'd be throwing punches. I would be throwing punches at David De Gea if I was on their team. I wouldn't let them out the dressing room for the second half. What's up, Ted Zavala? How you doing? And Fernando Villa as well getting in it. Sports Further says, don't wish injury on a player. That's not nice. True. Unless it's, a scouser or something. Callum Bowler Lane says, this ref is gash. Rush Mano, thank you for the £5 super chat. He says, just need to improve in possession and Greenwood should be on. I agree with you, Rush Mano. I'd put Greenwood on for Martial as well, second half. We need a half-time change. Martial ineffective in this game so far. But yes, improving possession. We've had 71% of the possession of the football. We just haven't really done enough with it in terms of chances created. We've had 2 shots on target all game. It's shocking. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat there, Rush Mano, you bloody legend. Skinny boys, our defence is weaker than my pull-out game. Says father of 10 skinny boys. No Diallo, says Monkey Gunner. Unfortunately, he's not on the bench. G Wolf United. Hello, he says, Pig, that West Brom goal was a foul on Blunderloss. Striker was all over him trying to get to... Come on, what are we playing, G Wolf? What are we playing? Are we playing silly girls, no contact football these days? That wasn't a fucking foul, mate. Lindelof was planted to the ground. Maybe if Lindelof had jumped up in the air and actually had an aerial battle, he wouldn't have been able to have his arm on him, top of him like that. But it's not like the guy's gone down on him like that and like completely jumped all over him. No, he's just gone up and he's fraying a little bit. Be a bit stronger than Lindelof, you melt. Look at this replay here. The guy is climbing on him a bit, but where's your strength? Where's your strength, Lindelof? He has put his hand around his face like this, though. But in all honesty, he's got to do better, show a little bit more strength and cojones. Yeah, the guy is on him a little bit. Fucking get up there, Victor. You know, I'm not having that. Steve Buckley says, Pig, what would United be like without Bruno? It's a fair point, you know, it really is. It really is. You know, he is a huge player for us. Look at the goals and the creation he's done. Thank you, Skinny Boys. He says, love your channel. Thank you so much. Klopp is on his bike, says Mark Coughlin. He'd be throwing punches. I'd be throwing punches at David De Gea if I was on his team. Eddie Otu says, Piggo, if I put my arm in your face, it's a foul. It stopped him saying, I disagree. I mean, I think there's going to be a little bit of that sometimes. There was not much contact there. I personally think that there should be a bit of physicality in modern football. I don't want it to be a non-contact sport. There wasn't much contact. When I was a goalkeeper in youth football, I used to go up for all those situations, make sure that I was fucking in there, yeah? And what I mean, I'd put my knee up because I'm not getting clattered in my guts. I would put my knee up and I would go and I would put my body on the line. Now, why can't Victor Lindelof do that? Why does he have to be a complete little Swedish meatball melt? I don't get it. Okay, he's not a goalkeeper, so he can't put his hands up. But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, get yourself physically up there. He's too planted to the ground for a start. He's actually misjudged the ball in. Like, if he had judged it right, there's an attacker on him, he would have got himself up in the air. He wouldn't be on the floor for the other guy to be able to put his arm in the face. It's a disgrace. I'd be throwing punches, says Alex Rincon. Me too. United fan, my guess on the final score, I'm going for 3-1 now to United. Come on, we got to do better. But then saying that, okay, let's have a vote in the live chat, guys. The guy did have his hand sort of like this. He didn't really, there's always going to be a bit of flailing when you're going in for a challenge though, right? So, guys, was that a foul? Smash a foul in the live chat if you thought that was a foul. Smash a no foul in the live chat if you didn't think that was a foul. Me, personally, I didn't think it was a foul, but... Stephen Harper, thank you so much for the £10 super chat, mate. He says, I love this channel, man. You keep me sane during lockdown. I bet you're looking forward to seeing this again. Stephen Harper, you know this, my friend. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. You are what you call in the industry a fucking hero. Thank you very much for the love and the support there, dude. He sent a teller over. He says, love this channel, man. You keep me sane during lockdown. Dude, you guys are literally keeping me sane over the last 5 years. Never mind lockdown. But yeah, thank you very much, dude, for getting in with that positivity. I love it, man. Get in. Everyone, stick those love hearts in there on Valentine's Day for Stevie Harper. And also, Kayam getting in here with a £5 super chat as well. Thank you so much, Kayam, you legend. He says, I'm back, you bunch of slags. My mental state hasn't been good recently, but I feel better now. Coming United, let's do this. Oh, Kayam, mate, I did wonder where you'd been at, my friend. But, much love to you. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better mentally, dude. And let's get some love hearts in there for Kayam, mate. That's it. Keep your head up, Kayam, you freaking legend. Baby, keep your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Anyway, thank you very much. What a gash first half. Right, okay, I need a couple of little cigarette puffs on a cigarette at half time there, my friend, definitely. After that stressful first half, holy shit. So I'm still here chatting away, guys. Get your thoughts and opinions in about this first half performance. Oh, my goodness me, that was a dodgy first half. What did you have for dinner, says United Extra. I haven't actually had my dinner yet. Gungshi with those love hearts. Stephen Harper with those love hearts. Manchester United, big fan with those love hearts. Get in. Thank you guys for all the love and positivity today on what is the Valentine's Day today, So much love to all the lovers out there and all the single peeps as well, All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Put your hands up. Phil Jones should be on, says Mark Tuvelan. Hey, we could do a lot worse than Phil Jones, evidenced by Mr. Victor Dwindleoff. Right, yeah. Theophilus Nana Esserman, what's going on? Herman is in here as well, one of the channel member legends. What's going on, Herman, with the love hearts? Great to see you. Thank you, Primot. He says, top channel, top pig. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, my friend. Love to all the lurkers and jerkers. Absolutely. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you're just lurking in the background here. Superstar, great to see you. No, nothing quite like that. Ruddy Can't Game says, don't look back in anger. I heard Pig say. You haven't missed much, Kayam. You haven't missed much. Just United being absolutely gashtastic, really. Marcus Rashford comes in here and says, Bruno's the best player in the world by a mile. He's certainly a huge player for us, isn't he? You can't really fault his contribution. Just look at the stats alone. Stats tell you every story, really. Henry King says, who scored for United? Let me guess, Bruno. Henry King, you would be right. Yes. Get your thoughts and opinions in here, lads and lasses. But I would say the key for United second half, really, is just having a lot more intensity about us in every aspect of the team. You know, get ourselves up for playing a team like West Brom. But also, we have got to be have a lot more attacking intent. Like we only had 2 shots in that fucking first half. It's shite. Hey, we're only 25 likes away from 200 likes. That's awesome. Like Spike. Let's see if we can get to 200 big ones. Thank you, Rushmano. Wakas Akram says that was a poor first half. Everyone, what do you think, in terms of a rating, what would you give United first half there? I've got to be honest and say that out of 10, you know, it's a low performance, guys. It's a 2 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry to say, defensively vulnerable, and we just didn't create anything. Yes, we did score. Yes, it was a great finish. Yes, it was a nice move. But pretty sloppy first half altogether. Kayam says, how's Ultimate Team going? Still melting? Yeah. Basically, dude. Basically a little bit, Kayam. But I'm pleased to hear you're feeling a bit better there, Kayam, man. Much love to you, mate. I know, obviously, it's a difficult time right now. Thoughts going out to you if you're struggling a bit mentally with lockdown and stuff like that, guys. But Piggy's got you covered. Piggy's got you covered. Get in here. We'll turn that frown upside down. Oh, hell yeah. Well, we'll try to anyway. Stephen Harper with a $2.99 super chat says, will you and Mrs. P do streams again after? Potentially, my friend. Yes, I mean, potentially. When do you mean after what? After the lockdown or after this stream? I'm not seeing her at the moment, but potentially, my friend. Thank you, Ice Queen Gaming. Says, I enjoyed your channel, Pig, and it's my late husband's birthday this Thursday coming up. Oh, much love to you, Ice Queen Gaming. Let's get a love heart in the live chat for Dawn on Valentine's Day today. And anyone else out there who's missing anybody, you know, much love to you guys and gals out there in the world. Rush Mano says, Bruno Fernandes in the Premier League this season, 14 goals and 9 assists. That's quite unbelievable, isn't it? Gaz Newton, you're a hero, lad. He says, yes, Pig, 6 months I've been a member now. Watch loads longer. Best channel on YouTube. Yeah, you've been around here for ages, Gaz Newton. You're a fucking legend, man. Thank you very much for being a member of the Bacon Brigade. Shout out to all the Bacon Brigadiers in the live chat, you know. Pig, what would be a good season for you, says the Clyde 93. To be honest with you, man, a good season for me would be if we win a trophy and we get top 3. I think that would actually be good. I'd be happy with that. Dallas Man 40 says, missed the first half summary, please. The summary is a pretty gash performance by United. We've only had 2 shots on goal. We've had all the possession in the world, but not really penetrated West Brom. And we were defensively vulnerable in the first minute. Lindelof flapping at a ball that came in, lost the aerial battle when they put it in the back of the net. I hear you, Ruddy Can't Game. I've been kind of down lately because of lockdown shit. I hear you, Ruddy Can't Game, man. Big time. Me too, mate. Me too, to be perfectly honest with you guys. You know, definitely struggling a bit mentally. You're not the only ones, guys. I think, you know, we just got to stay together and realise that, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel after all this shit. Things will get better for it. You know, we just got to bunker down and get through it. But I hear you guys. You know what I'm saying? I definitely hear you guys. It's a bit of a shite time. Stephen Harper says, are you doing streams together after lockdown, man? Stephen Harper, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, you know, the lockdown's got to come and go first. I don't know how long that is, but yeah, absolutely, my friend, absolutely. Thank you so much for the super chat, Stephen Harper. Get in there. Shit half class. Bruno goes to Shivanak Sabwell. Absolutely. Is that Mrs. P, by the way? Stephen Harper, is that you, Mrs. P? Because it seems like you're asking all the questions Mrs. P would ask. And I haven't seen a super chat from Mrs. P yet, so, you know, that's a surprise. Shit, the second half's on the way, guys. Give me a sec. Bruno Fernandes with an early chance for United. Hold on a second. Let me get my face cam back on, peeps. Holy crap. Okay, here I am, lads and lasses. I'm back. Thank you very much for getting involved here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Rachel says, come on, United, for fuck's sake. Getting those Bruno Fernandes emojis in there. Absolutely. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, Manchester United big fan, man. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Let's get some love hearts in there for Manchester United big fan as well. Ruthless Sausage says, rose and red, violets and blue. Lindelof shit, and Maguire runs like he's stuck in glue. I see what you did there. Come on then, United. Second half. Let's be having you, folks. Come on. This is where we need a good, stunning second half performance. What has Ollie done at half time here? Tony Marcio says it's 3-1 to United. Get your score predictions in there, my friends. How do you think this one is going to end? I agree with you so far, though. I think 3-1. I think United definitely got enough about us to dispatch of them second half, don't we? Stephen Harper says, no, man. Love you, though. Thank you very much, Steve Harper. Much love, dude. Get in there. Thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat. Right back at you as well. Get in there. Oh, stressful game. Just hope we can score early in this second half to relieve some of that pressure because, look, sorry, this is a game against West Brom you have to win. If you're United and you want any hope of challenge for that title, you have to win these games. It was nice to see Liverpool melting yesterday and, of course, Tottenham getting battered by City. But what that means is they're far ahead and we've got to keep that pace. Look, it's unrealistic to expect us to win the league this year. But we want to be in the race. We want to be in the hunt. Shazad thinks it's going to be 4-1. Kurt Man United thinks 5-1 to United. Pig, nice, nice. Henry King says, timer pig. Oh, yeah, shite. Thank you very much for reminding me. Let me get the timer up in the top left-hand, right-hand corner so you guys can see Luke Shaw with the corner for United. He whips it in. Corner from Luke Shaw. Gosh. Thank you, Primo. Absolutely, lads and lasses. If you guys want to sync up with me and watch the game, it's in the top right-hand corner. You can click the timer. Just to reiterate, try not to get any spoilers in the live chat, lads and lasses, because everybody's obviously watching this all different times around the world. So, yeah. But thank you, everyone, for joining me for this watch, and hopefully it's going to be a better second half. Zayn Miyasi with a £5 super chat. He says, we have Oba, Saka, Laka, Oba, Martinelli. You said Oba twice. That's how shit Arsenal are. They have to say their players twice. Same Miyasi, fair enough. We know you've got Oba, Saka, Laka, Oba, and Martinelli. I didn't realise you'd cloned Aubameyang, but you need to be fair, because the rest of the players are shite. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, anyway. No, Zayn Miyasi, look, Lacazette, are you serious? Lacazette, in my opinion, is pretty bang average. He's, you know, Darren Bent level at best. In fact, he's never even had that sort of level of prolific goal scorer that Darren Bent had in the top five. So, in my opinion, he's Darren Bent level at best. In terms of Martinelli, yeah, looks like a good young player. Saka, good young player, you know. But come on, we've got Bruno, we've got Rashford, we've got Martial, we've got Greenwood. You know, I'm not worried about us, my friend. I'm not worried about us. Wan-Bissaka with the ball through the middle here. Scotty McTominay getting forward. He tries to get that ball in from the right-hand side, but it's blocked. It's gone out to Tony. Rashford over on that right. He gets a really good ball into the 6-yard box, but it's gone through everybody. Luke Shaw unable to get anything on the end of it. Ruddy Can't Game says Pepe he meant. Really? I don't think you'd put Pepe in that list. If you're trying to say you've got good players, I wouldn't put Pepe in that list, Ruddy. Yeah, Exclusive says we need 2 Obers because 1 isn't good enough. Yes, hello, Liman Icer says, yay to the pig, Mrs. PCB, and all of you. United giving me the creeps. Hello, yes, hello, Liman Icer. I know it's not really like Valentine's Day, this is it so far. I'm not feeling the love so far from United. I feel it is almost like another Halloween. Pepe is gash, though, isn't he? Gungshi, what did Gungshi say? Devil Red, they'll reappear in another 30 years, no doubt. The Scousey Aries. Oh, Bruno's just gone down. He's twisted his ankle a little bit there. I think he's okay, but it's not going. Gary Wells says too slow. Roddy Cart Game says Pepe has been better. Better than what? Better than Pepe Le Pew? I don't know if he's not been that great. Pepe only scores against farmer teams, says Rachel. I mean, he did score against us last season, but, you know. Oh, maybe he meant Rowe. Maybe Ruddy can't game. Who did you mean, Zane? I mean, I know there's only a few decent players at Arsenal, so it's slim pickings, but who did you mean? Hey, Honest Muella. What's going on? He says, hey, Pig, I'm back after a long time. Great to see you, Honest Muella. How are you doing? How are you doing? Nick Lawler says, Pig, how's Drogba for you? Is he any good? We only played a couple of games. He's not fantastic, to be honest. Don't know if he suits my play style, to be fair, but we haven't really given him much of a chance on FIFA yet. Party says, well, he can't game. Yeah, he's pretty good, actually. Leeds going to tear out a new arsehole, says Rachel. Leeds going to tear arse a new hole. That's what she said, I should say. Mensley says, Pepe, 72 million. What a flop. That is Harry Maguire levels of floppage, if you ask me. Rincon says, today is the one time I want Leeds to win. Absolutely. Of course, that game's on at 4:30. Everton, Fulham later as well, yeah. So hopefully Fulham get a result there. But yes, Leeds, hopefully they get some sort of point. They've got the ability, that's the thing with Leeds. If they turn up and they play that swashbuckling style, they could smash up Arsenal 4-0 or something, honestly. Arsenal are there to be had these days, man. Arteta's going to Sharteta it, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh... Come on then, lads. I mean, we've looked a lot better since we come out second half, and you've got to be fair to say that. Fred pops it off down the right-hand side there to Lindelof now. Today is the one time I want these to win. Oh, I read that. Fred is wasteful, says Fernando Villa. Fred is a great player, man. He's the Brazilian Gattuso, my friends, you know. I don't think you should be expecting a proper pass master from him personally, but yeah. Why are you saying get Fred out? Fred's not disgraceful. Fred's been one of our most consistent players, Abasesi. Okay, he might not be having the best of games right now, but dude, Fred's been one of our consistent performers this season. Hey, we're only 10 likes away from 200 likes. Thank you, Rushmana. Hit that thumbs up button, piece, if you just get it in. Lindelof going on a little jog down the right-hand side. Ball's given away. Wan-Bissaka's won it there. Wan-Bissaka plays it back inside to Bruno Fernandes. Ball played into Cavani. Oh, and it's just gone through everyone at the 6-yard box. Luke Shaw keeps it in well at the other end of the side of the pitch, though. Good play, Luke Shaw. Excellent stuff. Cavani flicks it. Factual, says Zenroll. Oh, Fred is important to the team. Absolutely. Totally agree. Fred's got the legs. He works hard. Totally. He's like a little Energizer bunny running around in the centre of the park. Roddy Can't Game says Luiz is a Brazilian Gattuso. Luiz who? Luiz, Roddy says Luiz is Brazilian Gattuso. Luiz? Who? David Luiz? You what? Fred is the engine. Yes, United 420, lad. Stephen Harper with a $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Stephen Harper. He says, do you rate Pogba more these days? No. To be honest with you, no. He had a good few games in a row for United, though. I think he's trying to get a move away from the club. I think I've seen 4 or 5 years of Pogba looking bang. Oh, shit! Shot on goal for West Brom here. Just wide of the right stick of David Dea's goal. Holy crap, man. Look at this on the counter. United done down the left. Wan-Bissaka doesn't get stuck into his man. He's cut inside. It's poor from Wan-Bissaka there, to be honest. And then Lindelof gets pretty much done. Of course, the shot comes off and Lindelof doesn't get the block off. Thankfully, the shot is just wide of David Dea's goal there. David Luiz. Oh, you meant David Luiz, Roddy Can't Game. He's saying David Luiz is the Brazilian Gattuso. For a start, Gattuso was a midfielder. And secondly, he was tiny. And David Luiz is like this big sideshow Bob freakish looking individual. Secondly, David Luiz is absolutely calamitous. I'll tell you who David Luiz is. David Luiz is the Brazilian Victor Lindelof. Actually, that is actually maybe doing David Luiz a disservice, in all honesty, because he's not that bad. He is pretty bad, though. Roddy Can't Game. Great to have you in here today, by the way, my son. Thank you so much for getting involved for this game. Obviously, I guess you'll be watching the Arsenal Leeds game. What's your prediction for that one then, Lantern? I'm going for 3-1 to Leeds. That's right. Yeah, nice one, Rushmana. Absolutely. If it's your first time here, smash a 1 in the live chat. Let me know if it's your first time here. I'll give you a shout out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, my friends. get involved with the community here and get your thoughts about how this second half's going. We've got literally 35 minutes left to get a goal here and win this game. Struggling at the moment. Here's Luke Shaw on the ball for United. Fred pops it over to Bruno Fernandes, who is our talismanic leader at the moment. He's the one who's performing, turning up. Good play by Martial to feed in Shaw down the left. Luke Shaw turns around and takes it back, gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to Fred. Fred, edge of the area, plays it wide right to McTominay. McTominay feeds it over to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's in a bit of space on the right-hand side. He gives it to Rashford. Rashford loses out, unfortunately. Very sloppy from Rashford there. Come on. Come on, Rashford. Play the simple pass, mate. He's won it back, though, but the referee has penalised him for a foul on OK. Oh, McTominay's been penalised, I should say. Next goal is crucial. Damn right, Fez. Kayam says he's the Brazilian Maguire. Exactly there, Kayam. That's the sort of thing I was talking about. David Luiz is the Brazilian Maguire. Yeah, that's a fair point. G-Wolf hates it. He says, Kayam, you what, mate? Unreal. Christian Heath. Oh, man, I'm not sure if he is United level, to be honest, Lindelof. I mean, we've seen a lot from him. There he is winning the header there, though. Nice one, Victor. Ryan Hall Gaming. Great to see you in here, mate. Nice to see a new person in here. Thank you very much, Ryan Hall. First class gamer says Lewis 8 million, Maguire 80 million. That's a fair comment. That is a fair comment as well. Got to say, that is a fair comment. Oh shit, West Brom with the ball into the danger zone. It's Fred back there, gets the header away. Crikey, come on, United. What I hate about this game is possession means nothing in terms of actual giving as good as you get in terms of chances right here. You got to say West Brom have caused us a few issues. You know, they've had 2 chances in the last 5 minutes, man. You know, that's a dangerous ball in. It's dealt with well by Fred there. He's got the header away, but holy shit. I mean, if we don't get our heads up and get the ball in the back of the net soon, we're leaving ourselves vulnerable to concede. Look, we're getting done on the counter a little bit. We do seem have to have a lot more intent in this half. Oh, it's a lovely ball in by Bruno, and you know what? Fred gets a little touch on it there, but he can't quite direct it towards goal, and it is, well, he has directed it towards goal, but he can't quite direct it to the corner, and it is saved. But Bruno, actually, sorry, it didn't hit McTominay. It was a deflection off McTominay. It wasn't Fred. Wake up, says J.U. Son, 100%. This is kind of embarrassing right now. Yeah, United 420 Jones. Fred has got a great engine on him. He's constantly working his socks, constantly up and down the pitch, man. Literally a moment ago he's defending, then he's having a shot. You know, he's got a great engine on him, I agree. He does so much for the team. You can't really deny the amount of effort that I think Fred is probably the player that you see out there consistently putting in a shift. You know, he is the one that's consistently putting in a shift for us. Like, for instance, today, Martial, some of the game has looked almost a little bit like he's not disinterested, you know, in my opinion. Whereas Fred, he's always running, he's always constantly working. But yeah. Fred is class. Yeah, fair play. Thank you very much, Ryan Hall. He says, loving this stream, by the way. Thank you so much, Ryan Hall, mate. Great to have you aboard. We need gumption. Gumption, I say, says Gungshi. That's it. Where is the gumption? That's a great word. I haven't heard that word from him. I need some fucking double gumption on the go. Oh, yes. Disgusting first half performance, this. First half performance we had today. This second half performance needs to be better. First 15 minutes of the second half, I'm not overly impressed. We've got half an hour to do something. We're just being wasteful. We're not really creating well in the final third at the minute. And we've even been a little bit vulnerable on the counter a couple of times. Yeah, Devil of Red says, Maguire's the Milky Bar kid. The Milky Bars are on me. I'm with you, 420 Jones. 100%. Greenwood on, Martial off. Shit, yeah. Why the bloody hell? Look, Martial's just, he's frustrated. That's one thing I don't really like about Tony Martial. Have you ever seen it? He's always got this look on his face like this. Like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's constantly looking like this. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know, he's constantly like this. It's like, Martial, just play with a smile on your face, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Just try. But he just looks like he's defeated out there all the time, you know? I used to see that with Paul Pogba sometimes. His head would go, he'd look all fed up out there. And then from that moment on, you knew you're not going to get the same Paul Pogba. He's a confidence player. You know, Paul Pogba is a confidence player. So is Martial. He's a confidence player. Some players, you know, I think Bruno, he might be out, even if he's had a bad 90 minutes, he's able to pop up and create a great moment. You know, he stays in there, he stays committed, he stays on the hunt. Whereas I think some of the players we've got, now you can call me harsh for saying this, but I think some of the players we've got, they don't share that same characteristic. They sometimes they're a bit defeatist. Sometimes it doesn't go their way. This little touch here doesn't work out. This shot doesn't work out. They're confidence players. So they, you know, so they tend to struggle if it's not gone their way throughout the game. Paul Pogba's a good example of that. So's Martial, unfortunately. So United have got a free kick here, though. Bruno Fernandes is going to get his head up and whip one in. It's just, it's very far away. It's in a wide right position. So United, lots of red shirts in the area. He puts the ball into the back stick. Cavani, Maguire's gone down at the edge of the area, mate. He's appealing for the penalty. And hang on a sec, the referee's pointing for the penalty, my son. Hang on a sec, United have got a penalty here. Wait, hold on a second. They're furious. The West Brom players are surrounding the referee. They can't believe this. They think this is absolutely not a penalty on Maguire. They're going to have a look at the VAR, surely. But look at this, the referee surrounded by the West Brom players. Let's have another look at this one then. Oh, Maguire's offside, for fuck's sake. He's fucking offside, mate. What the fuck are you doing, Maguire? He's offside. You can see that straight away. You don't need VAR for that. He's fucking offside. That massive bloody cranium of his is definitely a country mile offside. Get onside, Maguire. There's no bloody excuse for that, mate. Like, we could have had a penalty there, but it's going to be ruled out here because he's offside. Maguire, sort your shite out, dude. Like, there's no excuse for that on a dead ball situation. Get in fucking line. He's literally asleep there. What a twat. Okay, so they're having a look at the VAR here anyway. But he's gone down to the ground, but he literally is offside here. So I very much doubt they're going to award they're going to award the penalty to United here. But I don't understand that. I mean, there's one thing to be offside, but from a dead ball situation when you can actually see the line and everybody's just static, there's no excuse to be offside there. Harry Maguire's had a fucking daymare. Mad Animal says, with Maguire's massive head, even if he was standing behind De Gea, he'd be offside. Yeah, Hunar says, on set pieces, Maguire is born offside. Gary Wells says he's even cocked that up. Primos says, that's the third free kick he's been offside today. Jesus, what a dimwit. Unbelievable, eh? Was a foul, but offside, says Eddie O2. It's not offside, says it was offside, Abasesi. It was definitely offside. Like, it may have been a foul, but he's offside to begin with for the initial pass. Like, you can't do that. He's literally, there's no excuse for that. You're just dumb. If you're offside from a static set piece like that, you are dumb. You're a fuckwit, as far as I'm concerned. If you're offside from a static set piece like that, you are a fuckwit. Yeah, they're not going to give this one. No decision, yeah, VAR's come back. Decision, no penalty, lads and lasses. Of course not. They say no foul by AJ, but I mean, Maguire's definitely offside there. That is poor, man. It's wank. Did he dive? Let's have a look. I don't know. He might have. I think he just got caught there. I would have given him the benefit of the doubt. I personally think that, no, there's a bit of... Oh, hang on. He's dived, mate. Harry Maguire's dived. You can see he's put his own leg up there to try and put it into the defender. Iangi, mate. That, do you know what I mean? I think Slabby's dived there anyway. But he was offside to begin with. McKay says he's on offside at top and he plays Oppo onside. Yeah, that's the Slabby for you. Plays the opposition onside, but plays our team offside. First Class Gamer says, how can it take this long to design? It's a good question, isn't it? We had a quick look at it. We saw, oh yeah, he's offside. Why does it take that long? VAR sucks. I've decided it breaks the game up. You're waiting for VAR decisions before you've even got strikers celebrating. VAR sucks. Eddie Otis says VAR just slows everything down. Let's have a vote in the live chat, actually, guys. You're damn right, Eddie. Let's have a vote in the live chat. VAR, yes or no? Would you rather go back to the old school, just let the linesman, just let the official, have an extra official behind the goal line, etc., just let them decide? I personally would. I actually would now. I think VAR just doesn't even solve any problems. I think it doesn't even get any more decisions right, in my opinion. I think it's taking the responsibility away from the referee and the officials out there on the pitch, putting it in some twat in a room. The referee often has to go and look at the video anyway. It's fucking pointless. I mean, fair enough if they got it to work a lot better. Yes, finally there's a substitution. Yes, that's the right one. Well done, Solskjaer. Get in, 65 minutes in. Martial off, Greenwood on. Come on, Mason Greenwood. Martial's been pretty bang average in this game. I think that's the right decision from Ollie. Very, very, what's the word? Just almost, I wouldn't say unmotivated out there, Martial. I mean, he was trying, I suppose, but he just sort of looked, I don't know, he didn't really look mentally up to it today, if you ask me. And that was evidenced by the lack of performance and the expression on his face. Zayn Miyasi, thank you so much, Zayn Miyasi, for the super chat here, lad. He says, relying on penalties and Bruno. I mean, look, I mean, we have, well, look, I mean, I still think in terms of the team, the overall team performance, we've had some good performances recently. You know, you can't, even Bruno's not had exactly the best form over the last month. He's had a couple of games which have been a bit ropey. So I don't know if we're relying on him all the time, but yeah, he scored the goal today. He's often scoring the goals. His stats are ridiculous, but it's a team performance, my friend. You know, this we win as a team, we lose as a team. And that's got nothing to do with one player. It's great to have a match winner in here, but that's silly, Zane. It's silly to say that because, you know, because for a start, the penalty was not awarded, and secondly, what about that pass from Luke Shaw as well? I don't know if Bruno is our main man, obviously, but it's a team, man. It's a team. I can tell it's a team because it's the defensive part of the team that's letting us down. Like, attacking-wise, I've got not much a problem with the team. Apart from today, I do think going forward today, first half anyway, we were bad. Second half, we've been pretty dominant here, but we haven't actually created that key chance. Luke Shaw feeds one through there. It's found its way to Rashford. Rashford pops it back inside to Bruno Fernandes. Rachel says, Martial is done. I'm sorry. I mean, it's the same old adage with Martial. He's too inconsistent for United. I've said the same about people like Pogba, you know, Maguire, that you have to have this level of consistency for United where you're turning up more often than not. No player is you know, perfect. No player can really go out there and perform every single week unless your name's like Cristiano Ronaldo or something like that. Most people just can't do that. You are going to have your off games, but the key to be a United player is to do it to a good standard very consistently. And Martial, unfortunately, I don't know, this season he's probably gone missing more often than he's turned up, which is really bad. That's really bad. Like, fair enough, you definitely got to have the majority of good performances in the United shirt if you want to be in the team. And Martial, he's probably had a majority of lackluster performances this season. Not good. Very concerning. And today's another one. You'd be better off starting anybody else from the start, unfortunately. For whatever reason, Martial just ineffective. Didn't look too up for it. Rush Mano, thank you so much for the £5 super chat, Rush Mano, lad. Hang on a second, the ball's played in behind it. Cavani with a bad touch, but McTominay's kept it alive. He feeds in Rashford down the left. Rashford gets his head up. He plays it inside to Fred. Fred then, one thought on his mind, spray it out to the right. Bruno's got the ball. Bruno runs at goal. Bruno plays it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka tries to play the ball into Cavani just on the edge of the 6-yard box there, but it's good defending by West Brom. It's out for a corner to United. Rush Mano says, if we up our pace, we win this. Don't care who we rely on. 3 points is all that matters. Damn right. I can see Edison Cavani getting a cheeky little goal here. I can see a cheeky little Edison Cavani header. You heard it here first, Nuts and Nuts. Cavani with a headed winner. Luke Shaw with a corner here for United. But, yeah, I agree, Rush Mano. Like, that's it. We just got to get the win any which way we bloody can. Luke Shaw with a loop in one of the back posts. Maguire heads it down. Oh, shot from Bruno. That's a good save by the keeper, McTominay. Oh, it's cleared off the line again. Oh, shit. Maguire wins it down. Still United ball. Oh, no. And West Brom get the ball back, and now they hoof it up the pitch. Oh, shit. That's another chance goes begging for United there. 2 opportunities there cleared off the line. And now they can counter, but it's good doubling up by Wan-Bissaka and Fred there to get the ball back. Come on, United, says Dave. How are you, Whitford? Rachel says, Van der Beek, come on, 5 minutes before end. Oh, Zayn Miyashi says, Pig, Laka is better than Martial. Laka should be starting for France. I mean, you know, even though Martial's not been playing great, and I still think Martial half of the time goes missing, I actually don't think Lacazette's better than Martial. Like, okay, maybe you could say rose-colored glasses, but I mean, can we have a look at can somebody have a look at the statistics over the last 2 seasons? Who scored more goals in the top flight? Is it Martial or is it Lacazette? I would go to say that I'd rather choose Martial every day of the freaking week, to be honest with you. But look, Arsenal fans, obviously, they rate their players higher than some of us other fans do. Mark Toivonen says, I just thought, where the fuck is Pogba? Yeah, he's out injured. He's got that. He's got a knock for a couple of weeks, hasn't he? RDG7. If we end up with a draw, then it'll be like Dross. Yeah, no, we can't do that. Shot from West Brom. Oh my goodness me, just over the top of David De Gea's goal. Sketchy, man, you see. Just a free shot allowed from distance there. No closing down. Yeah, everyone's just static. And that could have gone top bins. You never know. Sloppy from United. Yeah, Gungshi says, Pig, I was thinking Cavani will score 1 or 2 as well. I hope so. This set up for him to get the winner. Rincon says, Martial has scored more than Lacazette. Well, there you go then. First Class says, it's close, Lacazette v Martial. I do think Martial's more inconsistent. But in terms of actually who's got the best abilities on their day when they perform and turn up, it's got to be Martial. Martial's as good as anybody when he's bang up for it and he's on form. He really is. Zhenlong says, I'd probably keep Martial over Lacazette. I would too. Anthony Robinson, maybe. Doesn't sound too bad, that. Pot noodle and a wank. Oh, I like it, Mad Animal. That's a good joke. He says, isn't Lacazette a French newspaper? I like it. La Gazette. David De Gea gathers it up then. Ruddy says, Lacazette is a French number 9 where they hold the ball up like Giroud. I mean, the difference with Giroud and Lacazette, though, personally, is Giroud can actually score goals. Hey, we smashed 200 likes on the stream, have we? Thank you, Manchester United big fan. He says 202 likes, guys. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button on the stream, everyone. Hit that like if you haven't done so. Subscribe if this is your first time. We do watch-alongs for every United game and cover the game. Gungshi's loving that Lacazette joke. Thank you, G Wolf. He says, check Telegram. I sent the stats for you. Let's have a look at these stats between Lacazette and Martial then. Thank you very much. G Wolf. Okay, so look, check this out. Premier League record so far for Lacazette, 117 appearances, 45 goals. Martial, 164 appearances, 55 goals. Oh, okay. So actually, Lacazette's got a better strike rate in terms of ratio per game then. Fair enough then. Well, they're both not up to the level you'd want them to be. That's what I'm going to say. But Martial, I'd still rather have him. You have to remember, Martial's played in a wide position for a lot of his time in the United shirt, whereas Lacazette has played a lot of his time, well, all of his time up front there. So there is a big difference between the strike rate anyway. So I don't think it's fair to compare them. But they're comparable. They're close. You know what I'm saying? They're close, and Martial's not an out-and-out striker, or only has been for the last year, whereas Lacazette has been since his entire time. So I don't think it's that fair of a comparison. That's right, Genlos has always pushed on the left wing under Mourinho, exactly, so it's not the fairest of comparisons. But yeah. That surprises me. I didn't think Lacazette had that many Premier League goals. Fair play. There was a really good spell, though, where Lacazette and Obama were just banging in the goals, wasn't there? Thank you, Gungshi. Get Van der Beek on for Fuchs' sake, says Kayam. Here's Fred on the ball then. He has had a bit of a bang average game, but he's you know, again, he's just working tirelessly for us. But in terms of like his passing and stuff, he's been a little bit wayward. Maguire with a shit pass there. The ball's gone out to the right-hand side. Make another sub for Fuchs' sake. Yeah, let's have a look who's on the bench. Who would you bring on, guys? Get your votes in the live chat. So we have a look on the bench here. We brought Greenwood on for Martial. That was the right thing. We've got Bailly, we've got James, Henderson, Telles, Matic, Williams, Van der Beek, Twanzini. Yeah, one name stands out on that sheet for me there, and it is Van der Beek. You know, creativity. We needed more creativity. We need to penetrate and open and unlock them. Donny Van der Beek, look, he's not been tremendous recently, but he's not been given a fair run in this side. Like, this is a good opportunity for him. Come on, see if he can help unlock it. I agree. I would bring on Donny right now. Bailly, says Christian Heath. Oh... Ref's an idiot, says Jonathan Gallagher. Gungshi says, wouldn't this be a good time to give Donny a run out in the team while Pogba's out? Yes, it is. It would be. It would be. It really would be. But he obviously just doesn't trust Donny. You have to say, though, Donny, the last few games when he has been put on, I know he's not had a good run in the side, so he can't really quite have that match sharpness or even necessarily that sort of understanding properly with the team. And maybe his role's been a bit varied each time, but he's not really looked fantastic when he's played recently. You know, I'm not going to... It's early days in his career, man. I remember when Jose Mourinho had Fred and he didn't play him, and we saw Fred a little bit and we said, oh, Fred's not too good. But actually, if you're given a run and you get that experience in the side, you get that continuity in the side and that understanding with your teammates, then you can do a lot better. So I'm not going to say that he's not got a good future at United. I just think at the moment he's not exactly forced his way into the side anyway, put it that way. He's not really forced his way in. Yeah, I agree, AR Dan. Next year will be Donny's year, yes. This game is Dan James for the taking, says G Wolf. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, Bruno almost played in Cavani there, but the ball's cut out. Donny on, says Devil of Rev. I'd definitely bring Donny on, yeah. Donny van der Beek on, says Jonathan Gallagher. Hell yeah. Conlon McNabb says, oh, piggy. Here he is, Donny van der Beek. Donny, oh, Donny, who we bringing off? Fred? Fred's been a little bit lackluster. I'd probably bring Fred off, to be honest. You got to leave Bruno on. You got to leave the other creative aspects on. I'd probably bring Fred off so far, just because we still need that, you know, that player in the midfield, but we just need a bit more creativity from that player. Donny's coming on. Get in there, Gungers. Get in there, Conor McNabb. Here comes Donny Osborne, says Adam Cavani. Let's hope he bites a head off the bat. Oh, do you mean Donny Osmond? I don't know. Yeah, first class game of Fred off and Donny on, I agree. For fuck's sake, Slabby says Gungshi. Oh, my goodness. But he is something else, isn't he? He is something else. I'd bring Rashford off. He's been toothless, says Mad Animal. Long ball over for West Brom. Slabby Maguire. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, my goodness! Oh, David De Gea makes the save. Oh, shit! He makes a good double save, David De Gea. Fuck me! Harry Maguire's an absolute bloody clown, dude. Seriously, he's literally almost gifted them the game. You see, that's why we can't have these fucking centre-backs playing for us anymore, guys. The first goal in the first half literally conceded by Victor Lindelof being a complete aerial melt. And then in this, we've almost just gifted them the game at the end by that. Our captain! Our fucking captain, guys! He's our captain! What the fuck was that? Lucky De Gea saved his ass there. De Gea has literally saved Maguire's ass. He's a fucking donkey out there, my friend. Eeyore! That's what I think of when I see that Maguire twat line up every single time. He's our captain, for fuck's sake. It makes no sense. Sorry, guys. I don't want to, I don't want to say these things, but it's true. What the fuck was that? That's amateur. Deal with it, Maguire. Deal with it. That's fucking amateur, mate. Look, the ball's over here. Just hoof it to the right, mate. Hoof it to the right. What the fuck's he trying to do, mate? Shield it like that at his feet. You're an idiot, Slabby. You're a fucking rank idiot. Anyway, come on, United. The time's running out. We got 12 minutes. Come on, United. Watch this. This is fucking West Brom. What's with our form recently? Sheffield United the other day, we lost to those twats. West Brom are just equally as gash, and we're struggling against them. 80 million pounds for that, guys. 80 million pounds for that. That level of judgment. Almost costing you the game against West Brom. Almost costing the game. That level of judgment. That's our captain, guys. 80 million pounds we paid for him. It's a joke. Great save by David De Gea. Can we just put hashtag Big Dave saves in the live chat? Let's be honest now. That was a good couple of saves by David De Gea. He saved us. Like, David De Gea saved us. He saved Maguire's ass there as well. They're literally Dumb and Dumber, says Gungshi. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Ing. Yeah, Bird. Yeah. Marking Bird, don't everybody have you heard? Gonna buy you a mocking bird. I bet they sing that together in their dressing room, those twats. Zayn Miyasi with another super chat. You what, Zayn? Zayn Miyasi, thank you very much for the super chat support and love there, man. Even if you are an Arsenal scoomer, thank you for getting your opinions in. He says, Pig, get ready to watch real football soon. Pig meltdown over fridge. True, yeah, I am expecting Leeds United to go out there and play some good attacking football against Arsenal. You're right, Zane. You're right. You're right, Zane. I am expecting Leeds to play some decent stuff, to be fair. You're right, Zane. He says, watch the meltdown over the fridge. Well, I'm already having a meltdown over the fridge, dude. The fridge is fucking unbelievable. If it was a fridge, I'm sorry, but if Slabby Maguire was a fridge, which he is a fridge, but if he was a fridge, he'd only actually keep your food lukewarm anyway. You know what I mean? It wouldn't go down to 2 degrees or -2 degrees or whatever you actually want it to. No, it would just keep it bloody lukewarm. It'd be like room temperature. You'd basically have a fridge which is like 18 degrees Celsius. That's what I think. Doesn't even perform properly as a fucking fridge. Basically a cupboard. It's basically an overpriced cupboard that they've called a fridge, but it's actually just a fucking cupboard. Yeah, I can just imagine, Gungshi, I can just imagine Lindelof and Maguire driving down to Carrington in that dogmobile singing those songs. I know, mate. De Gea's better than Alisson, says Dioko McGlinter. Yes, lad. Yeah, Alisson's been terrible recently. Kayam says, if you have high blood pressure, don't watch this play. I feel a little bit, yeah, a little bit high blood pressure right now. Adam Cavani says, De Gea or Peter Schmeichel. I mean, you know, as much as I love De Gea, it's not even close, really, in my opinion. I think Schmeichel was just probably the best keeper I've ever seen in my life. Like, what more do you want from a keeper? Command in the back line, vocal, unbelievably had a presence. You know, he was just fantastic. Rashford, come on then, boys. We've got 10 minutes to go. Go on then, Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Bruno. Oh, no. Oh, Bruno's completely shat it and given the ball away. What's he doing there? Why did he just pass it into West Brom's player on the ground? That makes no sense. Peter, definitely for Peter Schmeichel. Gary Wells says Schmeichel. Definitely Schmeichel. You know, nobody's better than Schmeichel, really. There might have been goalkeepers in throughout history who were as good as Schmeichel, but I honestly don't think anybody was better than Schmeichel. I generally think Peter Schmeichel, you know, for club and country. What about for Denmark? He was a huge player for Denmark as well. Like, incredible. Zayn Miassi with another £5 super chat. Thank you so much, Zayn. He says David Seaman and Leno are better than De Gea. Leno. Hey, I don't look at David De Gea over the last 7 years, Zayn. He's been one of the best performers, best players in the Premier League, period. Forget the last year or two, really. You know, I think he's doing better now, but if you actually look at the last 7 or 8 years, he's one of the best. Never mind goalkeepers. He's one of the best Premier League players, period. So I think that's a bit disrespectful to De Gea. In terms of David Seaman, though, look, I've got to be honest, David Seaman was a mint goalkeeper, man. He was like, when I was growing up, he was like the second best goalkeeper in the Premier League, you know? You had Peter Schmeichel was the best, and then David Seaman was probably the second best. You had guys like Tim Flowers, and who was really good as well, and what's his face, Neville Southall for Everton. He was a really good goalkeeper. But it was all about David Seaman and Peter Schmeichel. Those two were the best in the Prem when I was growing up in the 90s. So I'm not really going to say that David De Gea is better than Seaman, but, you know, because Seaman was a top-class goalkeeper. But there you go, and De Gea is still playing. But I think he's better than Leno anyway. Steve Buckley says, shit, this is crap, Pig. Hell yeah, it is, man. Do you know what else is crap? My fucking phone's not charging. Why? Dudes, come on. What is happening? Charge, you bastard. Oh, what? Don't tell me my phone shat the bed. How's that happened? Wait. Nice, it's turning back on now. Good. Seaman Altman says, Kung-Chi, hey, it's funny how that name stuck with you. Piggy keeps saying Seaman, stop, says AR Dan. Okay, sorry. First class gamer says, Pig, buy an £80 million phone, it might work. knowing mine, like I'd end up with some proper overpriced brick that doesn't even function properly. It's just gold plated, but the actual functionality of it is shite. That's probably what would happen. Gungshi says, bring back Dom Pignoni. Absolutely, man. The career mode is coming back this week, actually, you know, guys. I know I said that last week, but I just had a few issues going on, you know, and, but we will be back. We will be back with that. I do promise you. Hey everyone, we've got 216 likes on the stream right now. Let's see if we get to 250. Hit that thumbs up on the video if you haven't done so. That'd be sweet of you. Poundland Chargers Aces McKay. It's actually not a Poundland Charger, this one. It's actually the official Honor one that came with it. But it is shatting the bed on me, though, at the moment. Yeah, Steve Grizovic from Coventry in the 90s. I do, Chip Douglas. Absolutely, mate. He was about bloody 40. He was about bloody 40 then, wasn't he? But yeah, he was a classic at Coventry City in the 90s, mate. The Dion Dublin days. Watching the game from the Philippines. Hello, Dioko McGlinty. It's a free kick here for Bruno, just outside the edge of the area, by the way, lads and lasses. Lightning Charger Pig. Yes, it's a USB-C Lightning Charger, I guess is what. No. Oh, sorry, I see what you meant about the the old Pig of the Head show shite. Hello, Football with Brownie. He says, hope all is well, my friend. Hey, good to see you, man. No, not all is not well, Football with Brownie. We've got a fucking £80 million smeg fridge at the back, completely letting the side down and defrosting. We've also got a complete Swedish meatball melt next to him. It might taste nice in a bloody sub from Subway, but it's no good for Manchester United's defence. And then, literally, we can't seem to find a goal. We've got 5 minutes to go. This is bang average. Seriously, this is just bang average right now. 5 minutes to go. This is the measure of our metal here. Let's see. What's the fibre of our fabric? What's the fibre of our being? Come on, United. Go and get the fucking winner, for fuck's sake. Coming up against shitty West Brom. It's ridiculous. Shaka Hislop says, mad animal. I mean, you know, I don't even think he was that good, to be honest with you. Shaka Hislop over at Newcastle. Wasn't Pavel Sarnacek a better keeper? To be fair, I don't think Shaka Hislop was all that great. Yeah. Defrosting, says Mikhail Kramer. Yeah, we're fucking defrosting right now. We're melting. He's melting. Basically, when Maguire walks off the pitch, he leaves a puddle with every footstep because he melts. Jetstream says, what's happened at MU? I don't really know what's going on at the moment, dude, but we are struggling to create. We haven't really been able to, it's not even a case of West Brom really sitting back non-stop, kind of like Sheffield United did. Oh my goodness me, it's Shoddy defended by United, and lucky for us, Diagne has put one over the top of David De Gea's crossbar. This is shocking. Look at this, down the right on the counter. Look, West Brom giving as good as they get, if not better, with their chances today. We've been shite creatively. Look at that fantastic ball, and guess what, Victor Lindelof, you fucking absolute twat. He can't get anywhere near it. He's sliding. He's lucky he didn't score an own goal there, Victor Lindelof. What a fucking idiot. And then Diagne, lucky for us, puts it over the top of the crossbar. Should have been a goal there for West Brom again. What do you expect when you've got twats at the back? Yes, okay, we do have creative issues today. For some reason, it's just not flowing for us. We haven't seen Bruno getting Cavani in or anything like that really much today at all. But when you've got people like Lindelof gifting the first goal away, Maguire earlier trying to gift them a second goal, and then just then as well, not being able to deal with simple balls in out of position, it makes you wonder how the fuck are United even in the position we're in this season? I'm just ridiculously... I can't believe this performance. Like, how have we got to the point where we can't create anything against West Brom and they're looking the better team to make something happen and more likely to score? Our centre-backs are awful, but what about the rest of the side too? I mean, defence is hugely important. All the good teams are built from the back here, and we've got a complete set of gash. Bring Smalling back, says AR Dan. Yeah, we could do a lot worse, couldn't we? Diagne gets booked for a tackle there. Awful tackle, says Kai. I actually missed it. I actually missed it. I was raging. Patrick Naranjan, hello, says, is a draw. You think this is going to end on a draw? I don't know, man. I think, come on, you know, United, we should still, there's 89 minutes gone on the clock. Oh, we're running out of time here, though. Go on, Mason Greenwood. Great one by Greenwood. Oh, he does a great bit of play. He gets right down the line and puts one in across the 6-yard box, but Cavani's not able to get onto an attack. Felix Trant, thank you so much. He says, happy love day. Do you have a missus in your life? Thank you so much, Felix Trant. Unfortunately, I don't right now, no. Because of lockdown. The city's on lockdown, but I do, emotionally speaking, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Felix Tran, thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat there, Felix. Get in. Much love to you, my man. Thank you very much. Get in there. What a load of shit. 15 seconds to go, 90 minutes. 15 seconds to go of the 90, and United are struggling to create against West Brom here. This is pitiful, man. Mason Greenwood's looked pretty lively since he's come on here. Here's Luke Shaw on the ball. Good assist from him in the first half. He gets another good ball into Donny van der Beek. Donny tees Rashford up, edge of the area. Here's Rashi. Rashi, couple of step overs, done piss all game long. Let's see if he's giving it away again. Shit from Rashford, man. Just too wasteful. Keeping hold of the ball. Should be trying to pop it off to a teammate. It's fucking garbage. Gungshi says, this is so frustrating. I'm about getting ready to smash something to bits, lad, to be honest with you. I want to fucking... Anyway, I'm not going to because it's called keeping hold of your temper, but this is actually ridiculously shite, this game. Reece United says, Rashford is playing awful yet. Arsenal Fly says, United still winning the title. Macho Monkey says, it's inconsistencies like that that's going to cost us. Steve Buckley says, we get this piss taken out of us again. Super chat from Felix Trant says, is the piggy single then? No, I am not Felix Trant. Sorry to say, unlucky for you. I'm not, no. Oh, my goodness me. It's 91 minutes, 5 seconds gone. Check it out. 91 minutes, 6 seconds gone. United. 4 minutes of added time. So we have got 5 added minutes of stoppage time, which is good. Timothy Young, Pigman, you is so gash. I mean, look, I can't really defend this performance today in any way other than to say that we've creatively been gash. We've been second best to a piss-poor relegation fodder West Brom side in creation department, in my opinion. Yes, possession, we might have other possession, but in terms of actual creation, we haven't created any good goal-scoring chances. And then we've also just been terrible in every other department of the game as well. Defensively, we could have gifted them a couple more goals than they've even scored. We got Real Sociedad, then Newcastle, says J.U. Sanya. I've never noticed how feminine Mason Greenwood runs. Did you just see that? It's super feminine run there. Do you know what I mean? Corner in then from the back stick. Here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka then. He gets his head up. We've got 3 minutes to go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, boys. Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes in the middle then. Bruno Fernandes has a shot from distance. Oh, come on, Bruno. I mean, look, fair enough. If it goes top bins, everyone's called you a hero, man. But if you don't shoot, you don't score. But really, from there, fucking 45 yards out, are you serious? Come on. I mean, it's wasteful, man. We've got 2 minutes to go. It's wasteful. This is shite, isn't it? Solskjaer's looking on like, what the fuck's actually happening? Piss poor match says, oh my God, we rock hard. Mark Coughlin says, this is so shit. You're right, Mark Penaluna. We do shit against this shit teams. I don't know what it is, but you can't even say that, oh, West Brom have just sat back and played. Look at this. West Brom are attacking us right now. They've got plenty of numbers forward. Make no mistake. Look, they think they can win this game, guys. They need the 3 points. They think they can win the fucking game. You know? So it's not been a case of them sitting back and completely just defending like Sheffield United did or whatnot. No. This is more a case of, you know, they have obviously sat back and countered. That's their plan. They're not just going to expose themselves. But generally, look, I mean, they've had good chances. We've not created enough at all. Basically, we played like a bunch of bottle merchants. Like, this is a defining game of the season. We're definitely not a challenge of the title. This is the top. This is the Premier League gone. As far as I'm concerned, this is the title challenge gone. City are too far ahead already. The time's running out. You've got to be able to dispatch teams like Sheffield United, teams like West Brom if you're going to be potential champions. United definitely out of the race now, I think. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but I generally think we're out of sorts. Yeah, Arctic says, we're shit, as mentioned earlier. We're lucky to draw. This is a disgrace. Devil of Red says, but you're still in 11th place. You talking to Arsenal, are you? Felix Trant with a $2.99 super chat. Thank you, Felix. Says, disappointed you, sexy beast. Well, thank you so much, Felix. You never know, mate. You never know. Thank you very much, Felix. Most boring match I've ever watched, says Paul's Goals. It's up there. It's up there. 30 seconds left. Come on then, United. 30 seconds left. Slabby Maguire. Get the ball into the danger zone. There's Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke. Whip that ball in. Come on. Get that winner. Last minute winner. Come on, boys. Luke Shaw with a good ball to the back stick. Slabby Maguire. Oh, he's in the post. Slabby Maguire, for fuck's sake. Oh, no. It was a good effort by Slabby, to be fair. It's a really good effort, but he's hit the fucking post. Shit! Oh, man. That was so close from Slabby Maguire, mate. Just a couple of inches to the left. But, of course, that big slab, unable to get it on fucking target properly, mate. Dickhead, isn't he? He's a fucking dickhead. There it is. The final whistle's gone. What a load of shit. Slabby Maguire falls to the ground like the freaking melt that he is. He's absolutely melted today, in my opinion, you know. Look, he's fallen to the ground. He's got puddles of water coming from his feet every step that he takes because he's fucking melted all over the place, my friends. That's a great header. It's a great save, you know, by the keeper onto the post. That's so close. Maguire could have so nearly won that for us. Fair play. That was actually a really good header from him. It's a great save by the keeper to deny Harry Maguire. But what an absolute shit show, lads and lasses, from United. Bottle jobbed it. For fuck's sake. Right then, guys, let's get into it. Let's analyse the game. Let's talk about this, my friends. Let's talk about this absolutely shambolic display by Manchester United in this half, eh? Not the half. What about the overall game? The first half was even worse. But listen, you're right, Rushmon. It was a hell of a save, that one. It's a good effort by Harry Maguire there. You know, he's very nearly got us to win. But let's be honest now, lads and lasses. Let's talk about Manchester United in this game. We've just come up against West Bromwich Albion, right? Manchester United up against West Brom. West Brom are in the relegation zone. They've got 13 points all season long. This is like one of those, that game against Sheffield United again. We're coming up against the worst teams in the league, and we're unable to get the better of them when we are supposedly a team full of bloody Galacticos, in the sense that we spent a shit ton of money on this side. It's got some great world-class talents in there, and we've been unable to get the job done against lowly West Brom. What the fuck's that all about, guys? Listen, I'm going to say something now, guys, and it's not, you know, I'm going to say something now, okay? But I personally think that this game, I think this is mismanagement from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm going to say that now. I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But why the hell has he selected that back line? There's no good excuse for it. Boy, he is fit. Why have we lost this game today? Well, there's been a defensive error within the first minute of the game, which has fallen to Victor Lindelof, who's had a complete fucking shite double daymare mess. A shambles by Victor Lindelof. He's selected by Solskjaer. So, I'm sorry to say, Solskjaer's got to take the blame for the gash defending in this game. And also, Slabby Maguire, that partnership, that combination that you see from Maguire and Lindelof doesn't work. It's proven not good enough. He might as well have kept hold of Lingard and started him today. You know, I honestly feel like that. I feel like Solskjaer's selection from the start is inviting problems. Like, if you're Sam Allardyce, you're looking at Manchester United starting line-up and you're going, do you know what, boys? Just get those set pieces in, get those balls in, get those long balls over the top, get them to Victor Lindelof. Challenge Victor Lindelof. If you're Diagne, the striker up there, get on Victor Lindelof and challenge him. You know, that would be my first advice if I'm Sam Allardyce. So I think that is a weak link in our team. And you only need one weak link to let the whole chain down, you know. Unfortunately for United today, we had a few weak links, but that was really a big problem for us. The centre-back pairing, yet again, shite decision by Solskjaer to start those guys. There's no good excuse for it. He's fucking useless and proven gash, this Victor Lindelof, man. If he ain't selling me a meatball over an IKEA counter, I ain't fucking interested in the lad. You know what I'm saying? And same goes for Slabby Maguire, who's not even an £80 million fridge anymore. He's an £80 million cupboard because he's incapable of keeping the fucking food cold. There's nothing ice cold and cool about Slabby Maguire, no. He's just a complete warm melter out there for United. It's a huge shame, but he's our captain. He tried to give them the game. He tried to literally give them the 3 points. Props to David De Gea for keeping us in that one. But shit defended by Lindelof throughout the game. Shit defended by Maguire. Nearly made us lose the game to lowly West Brom, who were second from bottom. Remember that, guys. They're second from bottom. There's no excuse for this performance by United, right? But then take away the defensive aspects of it, right? Take away the defensive aspects. United, where's the style? Where's the actual... What's the game plan for United and this Solskjaer side today? I didn't see it. I mean, okay, I guess the game plan's keep hold of the ball. I saw that. We had a lot of the possession of the football, but what did we do with it? We didn't do anything with it. We couldn't penetrate. We couldn't cut them open. There was no real style from United today, you know, which is a worry because that's been the case for a little while. Zayn Miyasi with a ha-ha super sticker. Zayn, stop it! Anyway, look, Really piss poor performance by the overall team in terms of creation as well. Let's have a look at the stats, guys. I think the stats might tell a different story, to be fair, but no, they do actually tell the story. Can see Manchester United have had 10 shots, 7 on target over the course of the game. I mean, we had a much better second half, but it's just not good enough from United coming up against lowly West Brom. How have West Brom had 7 shots and 3 on target? If you analyse the individual chances in the game as well, the best chances in the game have fallen to West Brom by a mile. United didn't really have that many great chances. We had Harry Maguire's header right at the end there, which was a great save by their keeper to deny us. But other than that, we didn't really have that many great chances. Whereas West Brom, they've got David De Gea into action a couple of times. A couple have gone over the bar, It was too easy for them to hit us on the counter. I think that was fair to see. A couple of times, Diagne up there, to be fair, he caused our backline a lot of problems. Fair play to him. He literally run Lindelof ragged, I thought. Lots of times they were out of position. He's nearly got himself in a couple of times. He could have actually had himself a hat-trick tonight, guys. And I'm not even joking. That Diagne lad for West Brom could have had himself a hat-trick. That's how shite our defending was. It's not just down to the defending why we've lost this game, though. It's down to the style. It's down to the attacking. It's down to the lads not having any bollocks, Come on, boys. It's like, yeah, they need to have a bit more tenacity. People like Tony Martial, first off, sort your freaking self out, Tony May. Playing with that look on your face, dude. Sort your shit out, dude. You're getting paid $200 a week to represent United, for fuck's sake. Where's the battle and the tenacity and just the intent? I didn't see enough intent from the boys today. I saw a lot of heads gone losers, to be honest with you, lacking the confidence. And if a lot of them are confidence players, people like Martial, if his head's gone in the first 10 minutes of the game, he's not going to have a good game. And unfortunately, we saw that again today. It's like, yeah, don't know. The players need to step up a lot. Absolutely. There was not enough tenacity from the lads. Very disappointment. Rashford again, his decision making, his overall play, he's shite, mate. He's not shy, but today he was shy, and it's too inconsistent. Rashford, 50% of the time you only see a good Rashford. Martial's even less. It's like 30% of the time. So individually, these guys have to take a look in the mirror and say, do you know what? We were not good enough today. But also, you have to look at the bigger picture, guys. I defend Solskjaer to the hilt. You know that. I know that. We all know that. I love Solskjaer. I think Solskjaer's done a great job at United so far with the time and the resources and the shackles that he's had, right? But at the same time, you can't defend the selection. You can't defend the in-game management as well at times there. Today wasn't so bad. He's brought Greenwood on for Martial 65th minute, brought Donny on. He's done the right things effectively. But most of the time, his in-game management's questionable. And also, the tactics today, I didn't even know what we were trying to do. Yes, we've got a lot of the possession, but there was no use of that possession. We didn't get in behind them. We didn't penetrate them. How many times did you see Cavani get in one-on-one? Well, there's a reason for that. West Brom are playing, low. They're sitting there. They're waiting for the counter. But you know what? They committed numbers forward, West Brom. There were times when we could have exposed them, but we just couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. We didn't have an answer for them. And when we see that with teams we come up against where they do have a bit of organisation, we seem to really struggle to penetrate. And when I say organisation, I mean organisation against us. No other bastards had any trouble beating West Brom this season. Look where they are. They're down in 19th place in the league. They've played 24. Fuck me, guys. Fuck me. Because they played 24 games. They've got 13 points. Guess how many goals they've conceded? Guess what their goal difference is? What's West Brom's goal difference? Do you know? Shall I tell you? It's only the worst in the Premier League by a fucking country mile, guys. I've just seen it. Minus 36 goal difference. What? Which means they've been the whipping boys in terms of conceding goals. Get United. Why can we not create against a bunch of freaking whipping boys with West Brom, man? Minus 36. What? How have they got minus 36 right now? That makes no sense. Sheffield United have got minus 22, for fuck's sake. Fulham, the other team in relegation zone, they've got minus 14. So West Brom shipping goals like they're going out of fashion this season, but United unable to get the goals. Do you know what West Brom's form was before today, guys? Can I just tell you what West Brom's form was before today? I'll tell you, the last 5 games in the league. 4 losses and a draw. Loss, draw, loss. How the fuck have United not gone to the Hawthorns and got the job done today? I don't know. I thought it was a terrible display from start to finish by United. Terrible tactics, terrible team performance, terrible penetration, terrible creation, terrible defending, terrible freaking leadership. Just terrible, guys. Absolutely terrible. That's what it was. Rincon gets his think on with a cheeky £9 super chat. Thank you so much, Rincon, lad. He says, let's just get real for a second. United have been this way ever since Fergie left. Signs of progression, but then when it matters, we bottle it. These players are mentally weak, end of. Keane was right. I'd be throwing punches. I would be throwing punches at Slabby Maguire if I was out there. I wouldn't let him on the coach. It's nonsense. Slabby Maguire being captain is nonsense. I agree, Rincon, mate. We don't have enough big characters in there. We started to add a couple. I think Bruno's a huge character. Look at that goal Bruno scored today. Quite a lackluster game from Bruno, if we're being honest, but he still turned up in a big moment and scored a big goal. Luke Shaw's been good for us recently, right? But when you're talking about personalities, when you're talking about bottle, we don't have the characters in there. We don't have that Cantona necessarily, or that that leader, the Kino or the Scholesy, or who's just going to be dependable and reliable week to week. We don't sort of have those elements in there. And we certainly don't have a Rio or a Vidic. So we do have a problem with the players. We do have a problem with the characters. But in terms of the style, like you say, since Fergie left, not good enough. But I think we're getting better, though, Rincon. I do think we're getting better. This season, we're still second place right now. We're 7 points behind City, and they've got a game in hand. So if they win that game in hand, they'll go 10 points clear of the top. City won the league now, haven't they, guys? Really, I know there's a lot of football to play yet. We've got 14 games left. That's 42 points still available potentially for United. That's a lot. That's a lot left to play. But you would think the season is going to be Manchester City's now. They're going to be pretty difficult to stop. They've got the best goal difference, 32 by a mile. They've won 11 on the trot in the league. I think Man City. It's going to be difficult for United, but we are getting better. We are second in the league this year, right now. But it's a big disappointment, though, to not playing better against these lesser teams. It's one thing beating the big teams. It's one thing having a scalp against them. But if you can't beat Sheffield United, if you're getting beaten by Sheffield United and you can't beat West Brom, there's something wrong there, isn't there? There's something majorly wrong. United with the class we got out there, it's not even a comparison, really. West Brom, you'd think they were the team with that were spending a lot of money. But no, United have spent a shit ton of money. We've assembled a really expensive side. Got players like Cavani in there, Bruno in there, Rashford, Martial, all these guys. Unable to get the job done against lowly West Brom. It's more than the players, but it is a lot down to the individual players not having the characters, but it's also down to Solskjaer's selection. It's also down to the board not giving Solskjaer the players he needed in the January window or the summer window. I don't think Solskjaer really wants to play Lindelof and Maguire at the back together. Do you? If you had a better option, if you had Sergio Ramos or Alaba or a better option, surely he's not going to say like Lindelof. Oh, actually, I don't know, because Bailly was available today, and Bailly's blatantly better than Lindelof. But Bailly didn't get selected, so maybe he would select him. I don't know. Don't get it from Solskjaer today. Don't get the tactics. Don't get the style. Don't get the performance. Disappointed with his ability to influence the game and change us up. Second half, we came out. We were better, but we weren't that much better. We need a bigger reaction at half time. You can't start every game perfectly. That first half was dismal. We had 2 shots going in at half time, guys. 2. Shit. Terrible, gas-tastic performance by Manchester United. There's no excuses. No excuses, my friends. Bollocks. And now our form's looking very, very ropey, guys. A win, a loss, a draw, a win, a draw. It's very inconsistent from United, unfortunately. Right then, guys, get your thoughts and opinions in. I want to hear from you today. Where do you think it went wrong for Manchester United? What do you think we need to do better? And just what's the deal, guys? Poltergeist says, chins up, pigs, still top 4 to play for. Poltergeist, fair enough. You're a Liverpool fan getting in here, so I guess that's a genuine comment for a change from you, because you can't be really bantering us with the performance you had yesterday. Anyway, Gungshi says, Ollie loves Slabby and Dwindleoff, pig. What is it with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Victor Dwindleoff, man? Don't get it. Look, he's obviously got a little penchant for the Swedish or something, because there's no other good reason to select him. What standard is Victor Lindelof, honestly? You can see him consistent. He's not United standard. I would rather all day of the week have Chris Smalling playing alongside Maguire, or even Smalling and Bailly playing together, But we let a better defender go to Roma than what we've got right now. I think that's a sad reality. We had a fucking nightmare with Smalling. Smalling was a bit ropey for us towards the end of his career. He was also pretty consistent for us for a while as well at one point. In fact, one of the players of the season 1 year under Louis. Definitely. But to me, just the fact that we've got the problem area in the team still there after all the years that we've had to address the problem is a major, it's a black mark on the Glazers and Woodward's sort of ownership, leadership of this team, because they should have provided United and the manager, whoever the manager is, with a better centre-back than we've got. And unfortunately, yes, they did actually, to be fair to them, they did spend £80 million on Maguire, and nobody knew Maguire was going to be so bang average for United. He was good for Leicester. He was great for England in the World Cup. We thought we were getting a leader. We thought we were getting a top-quality centre-back. Sometimes you buy a lemon. You know, you can go down to a car dealership. There could be a brand new car. Cost you a shit ton of money, but you drive it out and it just fucking keeps breaking. It's a lemon. They have to give you a new one. That happens, guys. And I think that's what's happened with Stabby Maguire. We spent a shit ton of money on effectively what is a Rolls Royce, and we've ended up with a fucking Peugeot box van or something. Keeps fucking breaking down on us. It's useless. But, yeah, I mean, if we'd have been given a better centre-back in the summer or the January window, certainly the January window when we were actually top of the league and in a position where we could challenge and we could consolidate and give Solskjaer a bit of support and backing, that's when we should have bought a centre-back. We didn't. So you actually, the reason we lost this game today, if you look at it factually, take away the performance, take away the fact that we created and attacked, not to the standard that we should have done, and we should have absolutely created more against a lowly West Brom team. And that's a big problem when we got United's talents out there and we can't create against West Brom. But take away that and just look at the facts. We conceded today because of poor defending, because of, in my opinion, an aerial mistake or the lack of aerial ability from Lindelof being highlighted yet again. So we've lost down to a defensive error yet again. We also, sorry, not lost, but we lost the 3 points. We drew because of that. And I think we could have lost if David De Gea didn't make those couple of epic saves, and we'd be talking even worse about Maguire. Make no mistake about it, Harry Maguire is an £80 million melty cupboard, and he needs to be sacked off, guys. Maguire out, I'm sorry to say. And Lindelof too. Hashtag Maguire and Lindelof out. I don't want to make this about, hating on United players, but how can we put up with that week to week? That's our captain, for fuck's sake. He's showing no leadership. He's letting the side down, and he's making us vulnerable at the back. Same goes for Victor Lindelof. Those guys are not United standard players, but they get selected anyway. Maguire out, Lindelof out. They're shy. Thank you very much, First Class Gamer, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, you brought a lemon that can't even make lemonade. That's right, it's too damn bitter, mate. Even though lemon's supposed to be bitter, it's too damn bitter, mate. It's the only person that can handle drinking lemonade made out of bloody Harry Maguire lemons is Phil Jones. And that's because he's 100% the way there with the gurn anyway. Everybody else, it's too sour, my friend. But First Class Gamer, thank you so much for the £5 super chat and support there, my man. Much love. Steve Buckley 306 says, wish he was a car. We could change it. That's right, Steve Buckley, exactly. Well, we can change it, but Solskjaer's not selecting anybody else. I mean, if I was Solskjaer, what I'd have done this season is, well, not this season, but after we've had a really consistent run of performances which are not up to the standard, I'd have just put, like Twanzebe and Mengi in or something. Why the fuck not Bailly as well? Just go, you know what, Lindelof, Maguire, I know the previous regime spent 80 mil on you. Or not the previous regime, this regime. I know we spent 80 mil on you, but it's fucking useless. It's not worked. Simple as that. You've got to cut your losses sometimes. Rush Mano with a £5 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. He says, Ollie knows, and we all know we need a centre-back. Let's see if the board back him, or do we get excuses again? Rush Mano, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, and that's it. The world and his dog knows we need a new centre-back, and we have done for years. We have tried. It's not like they signed Lindelof for 29 mil or whatever he cost. They signed Maguire for 80 million. By the way, Leicester City's still laughing over that one. But they signed him for 80 million. So they have tried effectively to try and get that area solved, the problem solved in that area. But they've tried and they've failed. Well, you can't just persevere blindly with the player that you spent a lot of money on just because he did cost a lot of money. No. You have to assess the situation, realise he's not good enough, realise he's probably never going to be good enough, because this is like getting on for the second full season now. He's been at United and it's always an inconsistent mess out there. You've got to cut your losses. You've got to make the change. You can't just let the rot set in and keep rotting away. You've got to cut that out. And that's what I'm seeing at United. I'm seeing a complete rotting pile of fish heads at the back of United's defence, where we need to literally sweep it up, clear it out, and get some quality in there. It's as simple as that. Big Quincy says he chose Maguire. He fucked up. I agree. Solskjaer's a complete mare with his selection today. But also, he should have better defenders at his disposal. He should have been backed in January in particular. Fair enough, in the summer, if with the COVID and stuff going on, we did sign a few players. Fair enough, if they weren't available, we didn't want to back the manager 100% because they weren't sure if he was going to be a success. fair enough, I could sort of understand it. But in the January window, when we're top of the league and we could actually challenge and we can still see the vulnerabilities in the side are our back line, we should have signed somebody. So, yeah, I do feel sorry for Solskjaer at the same time that he's not been given the right player. But at the same time, he shouldn't be selecting the two at the back that he does regularly. So Solskjaer's got to hold his hands up and say he's had a fucking fat mare there. Jarvis Cocker says we must lower our expectations. This is what happens with no preseason. Ollie's players is fatigued and our form is poor. This is on the Glazers for not strengthening the squad in January. Yes, I agree largely with you, Jarvis Cocker, you legend. Largely, I'm with you on that one. Definitely. Oh, my goodness. Maguire post-match pig and Samuel Luckhurst. Thank you very much, Rushmano. Much love, dude. Much love. Mark Coughlin says we can't seem to ever drop our captain when he's so shit. That's the problem, because he is the captain. Solskjaer's got this blind faith in him. He should have stripped him in the summer, but he didn't. He showed his solidarity, and then fair enough, you can see his loyalty. You know, he wants Maguire to come good, but surely he can see that he's not the standard anymore. I don't want to hate on Maguire, I really don't, but he's not the standard. He's not the fucking standard, is he? Poltergeist says you played your best team and drew against Brom. No excuses. There is no excuse for it. It was a proper shite day at the office, man. 100%. 100%. Right, okay, let's see what Maguire had to say for himself. Slabby Maguire said Manchester Maguire on if Manchester United are still in the title race. He says, of course we are. We have to look after ourselves and go again and win the next one and the next one. All right then, Maguire. Well, in that case, you need to, as captain, what you need to do is stand down. Stand down, Slabby, then. Do you know what I'm saying? Stand down, Slabby. If you want us to win, bloody sack yourself off. Solskjaer's not going to do it for you. I think Maguire's bloody shot, mate. He's not good enough, is he? I'd rather have a bloody kipper playing out there. Zayn Miassi, I should say, with another super chat. He says, Pig, it's a good match tonight. Cheer up, Bruno United. Do you know what, Zayn? I'm just going to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now in the words of Kevin Keegan, yeah? I'm going to say this right now to you, Zayn Miassi. I would love it! I would love it if Leeds beat you. I would love it if Leeds beat you tonight, Zayn. Just going to say that. And never do I want Leeds to win, ever, usually before. But tonight, Zayn, I hope Leeds take you to the cleaners, mate. I really do. Thank you, Zayn. Benjamin Lamb, he says, why is Maguire always playing the opponent's onside? It's the second time since the Everton game. Dude, all the time, mate. All the time. How about his own judgment? He's got that massive head, but it doesn't seem to be much floating around in there. How about his own judgment for attacking like the set piece? We saw it a couple of times today. It's a static line. We've got a set piece. We've got a free kick. Dead ball situation. We've got red shirts in there. They've got their back line in a line, obviously. They're organised, right? Maguire can see. You can see there's no excuse to be offside from a dead ball situation like that. But he was. So Maguire's got something lacking in that department, I think. I don't know. I don't understand it. Zayn Miassi again getting in here. Crikey. Case Letter says, I love Zayn when he pokes the bear. Zayn says, Pig, we will buy Maguire for 20 million and sell him to China for 40 million. We will flip him and make a big profit. Zayn Miassi, who are you? Who are you? Seriously. Who are you? Honestly, that's what I would like to know. Are you actually Zayn Miassi, or are you, I don't know, are you a comedian? Is Frankie Boyle in charge of your account? Jimmy Carr in charge of your account? What's going on? You're fucking hilarious, Zayn. Tell you what, though, if you want to sign Slabby Maguire, please come and get him, my friend, if you think you can flip him for a profit, more for you. I'll tell you what, the only thing, I don't think you could flip Maguire for a profit, to be honest. The only thing that's in the same sentence as Maguire and flipping is fucking burgers, which is where he should be at bloody McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Slab Donald's. Thanks for cheering me up, Zayn. I needed that after this cash-tastic draw today, mate. I really did. Please, Maguire, go, says Case later. Rachel says, Zayn, have him for a pack of Space Raiders. Sean B. Zayn Miassi, you can have him. Have Jones Lindelof also as pack of Space Raiders. I know, 20 million. Like, please, Arsenal, if you want him, take him. Joshua says Maguire is not even a cupboard. To be honest, I'm not going to read that one out, Rushmano. I know what you're saying, but I've got my own views. I don't need to read his out. But anyway, thank you very much for sending that. My finger slips, says Kayam. Slab Donald, says True Metal Casper. Yeah, okay, guys. I mean, it's a nightmare. Maguire is a stain on our club, says Rachel. What type of stain is he? What type of stain? Jackie Chan says Harry Maguire's broken my heart on Valentine's Day. Oh, man. Thank you, Joshua Asimwe. Says, I send you greetings from Uganda. Thank you very, very much for getting in here from Uganda, man. Much love to you from Uganda, dude. Unfortunately, United are actually crap. Yeah, I mean, Samuel, like, I will read it, actually, Rushmano. But anyway, he says, recent Premier League title winners have had a world-class defender and or goalkeeper. United are especially lacking in the defensive department, yeah. I mean, absolutely, he's stating the obvious there, but he's right. I mean, United definitely need a top-quality centre-back in there. We definitely need... I mean, I think David De Gea is good enough, to be fair. We've only seen 1 or 2 errors from him. I know a lot of people are going to jump on him. Today, he saved us. Today, the only reason we didn't lose this game is because of David De Gea. So David De Gea needs a little bit more love and respect, I think, personally. Maguire isn't even a good stain, says First Class Gamer. Shoit stain, says Zenlol. Yeah. De Gea played well today. Great save, says Viking Red. Yes, I agree. That's it. He saved us today. He literally stopped us from losing. So I can't really... Eddie Otu says, I actually don't like Maguire too much, but I don't think he deserves too much criticism today. Almost scored and moved forward nicely. I mean, he did almost score, but he didn't. He did almost score. It was a great header at the end there. That was a good header, but he's let us down in a couple of different instances. He's done more bad than he has good today. More bad than he has good. So I think he has let us down personally, but, you know, I love the positivity, though. Pig think he should sign. Yeah, I would play Bailly Mengi, says Joshua Asimwe. Me too. Like, that would be, at least if you lose, then it's like you've got some players who haven't played together a lot, who especially Mengi's young. You know, he's going to get better. He's going to have a baptism of fire. Maguire gives me chilblains, says Mikhail Kramer. Rincon says, Maguire, with a quote, ever since other people from other teams spoke about us, we've had absolutely nothing from the referee or VAR. At the moment, we're playing without them. I mean, maybe slabbing Maguire, maybe get yourself onside. You know what I mean? Maybe you'd get the VAR decision if you were actually onside to begin with, you twat. Charles Carney says 1 point from the bottom 2 teams. That's shameful. You said it. It's a disgrace. I think Slabhead wasn't the real culprit. It was Victor Craplegs. Viking Red, I mean, yeah. Slabby, he was the real culprit, though. If not for David De Gea making those great saves, we lose the game. So Slabby had a mare today, make no mistake. But yes, Victor was a complete shithouse for the first goal, absolutely. Eamon Barrett says, to think we got rid of Smalling not being good enough. Look what we're stuck with. Yeah, that's right. Smalling, Johnny Evans, these guys would have probably done just as good of a job for us over the last 5 years, you know, or last couple of years as these guys would have done. Eddie Moore says, Cancelo or Wan-Bissaka. I mean, for me, I'm going Wan-Bissaka, lad. Slabby can't be on sides with First Class Gamer. Talking Muses Pig, I'm at and losses to explain what I just watched. Just a complete lack of anything, wasn't it? Where there was no real style, there was no real intent, there was no real creativity. It was just a complete, I don't know, like a passenger game from most of the players out there. Tactically, we didn't get it right. Solskjaer's got to hold his hands up and say, you know, he didn't set the team up right because we didn't create enough against one of the worst teams in the league. We scored a goal today. They scored a goal. They've literally conceded. They've got the worst goal difference in the league by a mile. They've got minus 36 goals this season, guys. That's how easy it is to score on West Brom, but not us. Oh, okay, Mr. J84. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Thank you, Rushmano. Says we've got 279 likes. Thank you so much, Rushy. Do us a massive favour, actually, peeps. Please do us a favour and smash that like button on the stream. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes on the stream. That's our Premier League title over, guys, unfortunately. I do think that the title charge is over. Do you think we're still in the title hunt, guys? Smash a yes or a no in the live chat. Do you still think we're in the title hunt? I personally just think... I just don't think we're 10 points behind City if they win the game in hand. That's too much. It's too much. Lots of people saying no here. Shazad Ahmed, Talkham, you, Mr. J, Owen Padgett, Joshua Asimwe. It's got to be no, hasn't it? I mean, there's still 14 games left to play, but the form that City is showing, they've won 11 on the bounce. We can't even beat Sheffield United and West Brom. I don't have the faith in United with the team that we got right now with players like Lindelof and Maguire in there. Don't have the faith in us to put a serious challenge over the next 14 games where we could say, let's win 12 out of 14. I don't think we're going to do that, unfortunately. The momentum and the belief is sort of gone. It's a shame because just a couple of weeks ago, we were going into games feeling like we could win them. But I think evidence today, we still got a lot of work to do, my friends. We still got a lot of work to do. I'm not going to do a Leeds watch-along, actually, Kayam, but I probably will watch the game. I just want to see if Leeds batter them, but I'm not really going to do one on the channel. Defenders win you titles. You're right, Joshua Simway. Yes, all the best teams are built with... with a bit of quality at the back there, built on good, strong defence. Not all of them, but I mean, let's have a look at Liverpool for say. This is such a good example because Liverpool, a couple of years ago on the clock, they were still that same great attacking side. They were a really good attacking team. They could cut anybody open on their day, but they were defensively vulnerable. And they would concede when they had Karius in goal, and they didn't before they got Van Dijk. They were just a little bit ropey at the back. Now, you plug those holes in the team, you get Alisson. Okay, Alisson's actually shit at the moment. But he did the job for them for a while, though, to be fair. And I'm sure he will come good again, but he's been shite recently. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. They get Alisson, they get Van Dijk. All of a sudden, they're a solid unit. All of a sudden, they're winning titles. All of a sudden, they're winning Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues. That's the difference, guys. You need solidity at the back. You need quality at the back. You can't... It doesn't matter how good you are going forward if you're shipping goals to shite like West Brom regularly and stuff like that. Sheffield United put 2 past us, It's no good, my friends. You can't have a backline like that and still expect to win anything. Audio is fine here, says First Class Gamer. Okay, nice. Audio is fine, but it's mostly coming out of the left speaker. Maybe that's just the angle I'm got on the microphone. Sorry about that. Devil of Red says, no, Piggy, we've lost points to all the bottom teams. We have to blame the manager's tactics. Yeah, Devil of Red, I said it myself. His tactics were shite today. It's not just the manager, though. He can't account for Maguire making that level of error. But he is making the selection, though. He's selecting these players, and he is obviously... There was no creation from United today, really. We had a lot of the ball, but coming up against West Brom, who've shipped so many goals, we couldn't have many good chances. So, yeah, the tactics today were rubbish. I don't even think you can call them tactics. Our title challenge was gone since 2013, says True Metal Casma. Well, we were in it this year at one point. A couple of weeks ago, we were in the title challenge. We were top of the league. So we were in it, but we've thrown it away, unfortunately. Eddie says, yeah, Piggo, fire in your room has to return. Get the players to be inspired by it too. I hope so, Eddie. But the only thing is with those, when we do those, we always lose. So it doesn't really work. Fergie's son says, Ollie has spent more money than Lampard, for fuck's sake. Let's be real. What are you trying to say, Fergie, son? Are you trying to say that Solskjaer's not doing a good job at United? Just because we've had 1 or 2 ropey games? Come on. I mean, look, Fergie, it took 5 years for him to get going. I'm not going down this route again. There's no, Solskjaer, yeah, okay, he's not got it right today, but fucking hell. Look at the bigger picture, guys. He's not been given the centre-back he needed in the window. He's up against the Glazers. He's up against Woodward. He's doing a good job. Let's get some hashtag Ollie-ins in here. Yeah, Slabhead's gash, isn't it? He is gash, though. Thank you, Eamon Barrett. Says the audio's good. Great stuff. Okay. Maguire not to blame. Forwards are in this game, says Gary Pountney. I mean, individually, the moment in the game that's cost us is not down to Harry Maguire. I agree with you. Even his header at the end there is a great header. But he's been gashed throughout the game, though. He could have nearly given them the game away if it wasn't for De Gea's saves. You're right, though. When it comes to creativity... That's what's cost us today. That is what's cost us. We were unable to get any good clear-cut chances created for our forwards. Cavani didn't have a look in, really. Martial, he was useless before he went off, and then he went off, he didn't get anything. Rashford was terrible, actually. His decision-making was poor. We just couldn't get any chances. The only real chances we had, really, in the game, if you ask me, like clear-cut chances, was that Bruno volley, which he took, and then also the Maguire header at the end. Other than that, I'm struggling to think of any real... great chances we had, whereas I can think of a handful that West Brom had. Their strikers nearly had a hat-trick, in fact. So, yeah, I can't disagree with what you're saying, really. Harry Maguire is a mess. You're right, Mr. Blue Sky, yes. Ollie's pissing me off if I don't want to say it, but he's being useless by choosing those centre-backs. Hunar, I said it at the start of the game, right at the start. What's he doing selecting Lindelof and Maguire? It's proving gash. I don't get that. I can't defend that decision. Rushmano, thank you so much. He sent Ollie post-match quotes here. Thank you so much, Rushmano. By the way, check out Rushmano on Twitter, MattUnited20, and also give his transfer page a follow. United UTD underscore transfers, or is it transfers underscore UTD? I'm terrible, Rush. I'm terrible. But one or the other. Anyway, this is what Solskjaer's had to say in regards to, this is what Solskjaer's had to say after the game. He says, we are the closest team and should be challenging the team in front of us. We are not going to let City run away with it. I mean, I like the attitude, Solskjaer. And, yeah, you've got to say that, obviously. We are still in it. We're still in with a chance. We're second at the ultimately. We are the closest team. We're joint points with Leicester, but we are second right now. So we can't let them get away from it. They're only 10 points ahead if they win the game in hand. It could be turned around in a few games, but the chances are, with the form that they're showing, 11 wins on the bounce now in the Prem, and the form that we're showing, sporadic losses against, the likes of Sheffield United, drawing with West Brom, I just don't see us doing it this year now. But Ollie's got to say that, though. He can't just say, yeah, we're done. I know Klopp came out yesterday and basically conceded that the title challenge was over, but we are a bit closer, so you can't really say that we're done. Solskjaer says, you don't do enough to win if you don't get the finish or last pass off. Mason Greenwood flashed the ball across goal. Someone should be there. They call me a tapping merchant. We should have been there. Yeah, Solskjaer, we should have got him on there. If Solskjaer was on there, his movement had probably been better. He's right, though. Greenwood did a good job when he came on the pitch. You know what would have been better, though, Solskjaer? Maybe bringing him on a little bit earlier. Maybe bringing him on at half-time when we could see Tony was shite. So fair enough, though. Yeah, Solskjaer's right. We didn't do enough. We didn't create. The final ball was gash. The movement wasn't good enough up there. Even people like Cavani was ineffective. Cavani was ineffective today, really. It's the first time we said that. But yeah, okay then, lads and lasses. Pretty disappointed, but what can you do? We've got to put it behind us. We've got to move on. It's big game of football coming up, of course, against Sociedad. Hopefully, we need to basically what we've got to do is try and win a trophy this year. Like, it's all well and good finishing in the top four. Like, we want that. We want Champions League football next year. But if we don't win any silverware again this year, it's a disappointment. We're in the FA Cup. We're into the quarters. Europa League coming up. We've got to take those two competitions very seriously this year, because I don't see us winning the league. Russ Mank, please no contract extension for Ollie. That's just silly, Russ Mank. Let's get some hashtag Ollie ins. Ollie's done a great job, man. He needs the resources provided to him by the board and the owners. If he had a top quality centre-back, man, we'd be much better. We're only lacking in a couple of areas. Give Ollie the jobs, the tools to do the job, and he'll do it much better. But yeah, today he got it wrong. All managers get it wrong. Fergie got it wrong for multiple years. Fergie got it wrong even when in the successful years of his career, man. It happens. Solskjaer's learning, Solskjaer's adapting, Solskjaer's shown enough to me that he is the right man for the job right now. We just got to believe in him. We've also got need the board to believe in him and back him. We need players. We still are a few players away. If we had two world-class centre-backs in our team, we might win the league this year. I truly believe that. Look at Ruben Dias over at City. City lost out company. What did they do in the window, right? This window, they didn't address it last season, actually, but this window they did address it. They signed Nathan Ake. They signed Ruben Dias. We should have signed Ruben Dias. If we'd have signed Ruben Dias, we'd be a much better team this season. I truly believe that. Hunar says, at the moment, Ollie doesn't deserve a new try. Oh, let's have a vote in the live chat, guys. Hashtag Ollie in or hashtag Ollie out. But I agree with you, Jonathan Gallagher. Hashtag Ollie in. Hashtag flip-flop fans out. I kind of agree with you. Like, just one little draw against West Brom and Sunday's not good enough. Come on, guys. Look at the bigger picture here. He's got us challenging this year, at least. We're progressing as a football team. The young talents are coming through. We need a couple of key players to come in, of course. But if we get those key players, we could be challenging again next season properly. Yeah, that's it. All About Football says summer transfer window. Ramos, Koundé, Rice and Max Aarons. Make a statement. Go for it and get a few players like this that can help us. Yes, hashtag Ollie in, hashtag Ollie in, hashtag Ollie in, hashtag Ollie in. Yes, Gungshi. Yes, Eamon Barrett. Yes, the Futinator. Yes, the Futinator. That's right, exactly, guys. Never get away from that fact. I love that comment there from Zhenjlol, who says Ollie in, hashtag Woodward out. Exactly, Woodward out, Glazers out. That's what you really should be saying. Right then, lads and lasses, I'm going to wrap this video up there. What can I say? It's absolutely freaking gash. United have drawn against West Brom. It's a calamity, defensively poor today, but also lacking any real tactics, lacking any real creation. The best chances of the game fall into West Brom. It's a disgrace of a performance from United. What can you do? Maguire out, Lindelof out. That's what I want to see. Those are the only people out at the club that I want to see. And the Glazers out, of course. Hashtag Glazers out, hashtag Woodward out. Let's finish on this, actually. Hashtag Glazers out, hashtag Woodward out. Thank you, First Class Gamer. He says, laters all. Have a great day. Thank you, First Class Gamer, for getting in here. I guess you're watching the Arsenal Leeds game right now, which is just on, actually. Yeah, it's just started. So go on then, Leeds. Didn't think I'd ever say that, but I definitely want Leeds to smash up Arsenal right now. We could just turn this into a Leeds Arsenal watch along and just stay on. I I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to watch this shite on the channel. Anyway, guys, take it easy, everyone. Thank you for watching. Hashtag Glazers out. Absolutely. Charles Kearney, Hunar, 10-ton man, Fergie's son. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Also, do us a massive favor and smash that like button on the stream. We're only actually a few likes away from 300 likes, so hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so. Get your thoughts and opinions in after this video is finished as well. Come back and have your say on the game in the not live comments. That's right, Kayam. Come on, Dirty Leeds. Have a good one, Eddie02. Thank you so much. By the way, check Eddie02 out if you need any graphic design work done. Eddie022 on Twitter. He's a top lad. Thank you so much. And he does face masks and shot like that too. Eddie022, much love, keeping the nation healthy and stopping the spread of transmission. You love to see it. All the anyway. FIFA today. Yes, there will be FIFA tonight. We'll finish off the FUT champs, lads and lasses. We might get going a bit earlier tonight. I'm thinking like 10 p.m., 9 p.m., maybe 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Do a long stream. We've got about 16 games to play. So we'll be back later for FIFA, everyone. But thanks for watching and getting involved with the watch along. It's not how we wanted it to go, unfortunately, but definitely still Ollie in for me. We just need to work on a lot of things. I think Solskjaer did get the selection and the tactics wrong today. You've got to hold your hands up and say it. Nobody's devoid of making errors. He's made some errors today, and it's not gone our way. But we're still in the top 2 in the league, and we're still in the Europa League. We're still in the FA Cup. I'm hoping we get some silverware this season, guys. Shit result today. Shit performance. Really, Gash. What can you do? Gungshi, thank you for the piggy and the wild piggy emojis. Have a great day. Mr. JG84, take care, Gungshi. Have a great sleep, my friend. It's late night there. Actually, it's a reasonable time for you today, Gungshi, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually only like 9:34 or 10:34 there. Nice, Gungshi. Well, yeah. Catch you later, Gungshi. Have a great evening, my friend. Mr. JG, Wiggy. See you later for FIFA, lad. Thank you so much. Eddie02, thanks to you too, man. I will have animation coming out again soon on my Culture Soldier Gear YouTube channel too. Nice, guys. Check out Culture Soldier Gear on YouTube. Eddie, check out Eddie's first animation he did of a Klopp v Ollie presser. It's funny as. Superjit Badra, what's our next game? Is it Europa League game against Real Sociedad? I think it is, yeah. Superjit says Ollie in. Good man. The Vutilator, Shazad Ahmed, Eddie02, Superjit. Who else? Gungshi, Janice Varaklas. Have a good one, my friend. Superjit. Mark Coughlin, Stefan Herringtonio as well. Poltergeist. Oh my God, we rock hard. United Extra. Mr. JG. See you later on for the FIFA, guys. Devil of a Red as well. Happy Valentine's Day. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Devil of a Red. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a heartbreaker for United today. Bit of a heartbreaker because we've unable to get the job done against shit in West Brom. See you later, Kingslayer, you legend. Gungshi, Eddie02, Superjet, guys. Stay classy. This is the pig. I'll see you on the next one. United shut the bed, unfortunately. It's Gash. See you soon. Come back in a minute. Have your say. Follow the social media accounts in the description as well. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching the watch along, peeps. Unfortunately, didn't go our way. Gash! When the seagulls follow the troll. This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.